Finish him. Raiden wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
Sub-Zero wins.
I'm telling you, man. Pre-order now to get. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Get over here.
So who's your
Get over here.
Who's you guys' favorite Mortal Kombat character?
Scorpion. I'm
Scorpion.
basic like that. Then
Sub-Zero.
Johnny Cage.
Sub-Zero all
Come
day.
on, man.
Okay.
Sub-Zero guys are weak, man. You
Noob
just
Sabat.
want to spam. You want
Are
to
you-
spam
whoa.
the ice ball, and then you do the shoulder tackle thing. Spam like
And what
others,
is Scorpion doing other than opening his hand and saying, "Get over here"?
stop. You got the hellfire from below. You got the
Hellfire, yeah.
teleport,
Weak,
like the leg
weak.
sweep. You
Next.
got the
Weak,
slap, the
weak.
teleport. You got the get over here.
What can-
Come on, man.
What can
Come
Noob Saibot do?
He uses like
Everything.
inky shadows. Like you can make clones.
Can make clones. I mean, my favorite is Raiden. I like the electricity, man. So
No,
Yeah.
man, it's a cross between Sub-Zero and Scorpion, man. You know,
Thank
it's
you.
hard to pick. It's hard to pick between those two. My fraternity colors are black and gold, but then we ice cold too. So
oh man, here we go. Who's your
I
favorite
like
character,
Reptile
Danny?
too.
I like
I'm
Reptile.
more of
as
a
well.
Street Fighter guy, so I never really played
boo.
Mortal Kombat. But
Hey,
I love them both.
visually,
Nah,
I love them both.
Danny.
visually,
Danny,
Raiden.
just made the list. Oh no.
How dare you?
I'm a Street
Visually,
Fighter guy.
Raiden and Scorpion. Like, I think they look cool.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
what's up.
I like them
think
all. Street
some-
Fighter, Killer Instinct, Tekken,
Street Fighter, Ken and Sagat.
Chun Li.
Street Fighter. It's
Ken
Ken
and
and Ryu for me, or Ryu, whatever.
Chun Li,
Ryu as well.
E
Ryu
Honda.
as well.
E Honda
That's
is
right.
dope.
E Honda.
I got-
You like fucking E Honda?
E Honda. Yup. Chun Li.
If I'm
Oh,
playing
man.
against Ken, if I'm playing against Ryu, I go Ken, just because my uppercut can go further out.
Oh yeah. Does anybody use the one guy who
Dawson.
Dawson-
Yeah,
Dawson.
yeah.
Dawson.
Yeah.
I like Dawson. He's
Me too.
cool too.
don't
I
clip that?
think
They
it's
just dropped the
Vega,
figures for him.
Vega's
Chun-Li.
nice.
Jury, and Cammy.
You just like Cammy.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey man, saying what's up to the chat before we get started, man. We got Figure Con. What's going on, man? I like that avatar picture or whatever. Danny Lee multitasking. FBJ, man. Good looking panel tonight. What up, y'all? Raiden was my guy.
Oh,
See,
even
that's what
Buck?
I'm saying.
Raiden.
Just kidding. I was like, even
So-
Buck.
Oh, even Buck. Wow.
So man, look. So Danny
Just
Pacino
kidding. I love you.
is a guy who's from Chicago, and
Danny
he
Pacino?
played Daniel Pacino. He's the guy that played the original ninjas in the first Mortal Kombat games, when they was midway, and because it was based out of Chicago. So he's
Similar to
always at
Coco.
the C2E2. So like I got the Reptile 1/3 scale. I got the base signed by him. When they were coming out with those action figures, I was getting all of the boxes signed by him. So he's the original ninja. He played all the ninjas in the original Mortal Kombat.
Huh.
Nice.
I think he was Johnny Cage too.
Chi-Town, my hometown.
Yeah.
Shout
He's
out,
Johnny
man. Yeah,
Cage.
he was, yeah, Johnny Cage, and he was all the ninjas on the original game. So they actually did, fighting moves, and I don't know how they filmed it, but you remember how they used to look back
Yeah, it
then.
was like rotoscope. They take the pictures of them and they use them to do the sprites. So
Yeah.
Wait, who's the guy that kicks like this across the screen?
that's Liu Kang, the bicycle kicks.
I always thought that was hilarious.
Hey, in that first movie, the '95 movie, it was pretty dope when they did that bicycle kick. That was a dope movie that still kind of holds up. Go ahead and
Happy
hate
Batman
on it,
Day.
Do you remember? Yeah, had Batman Day. Do you remember the other game that was similar to Mortal Kombat?
Killer Instinct.
Mm-mm.
Tekken?
Killer
Nah.
Instinct.
Pit Fighter.
Oh, never heard of that.
Yeah, never heard of that.
Pit Fighter.
Wait, was
It
that only? They only had 2 buttons, right?
It was
Blocker and
similar
Sub-Zero.
with that like that funny weird realism type of look. Look that up. Now that's old school. Y'all, I'm probably
It
not.
sounds
Am I the?
familiar.
Am I the oldest
Was
one
it
on this thing?
only an arcade game?
No, I
Pit
think it
Fighter.
came out. Pit Fighter. Pit Fighter. Anybody remember that?
Pit
Gotta go
Fighter.
back.
I
The
remember.
name sounds familiar.
Pit Fighter.
Oh wow.
It had that same little Mortal Kombat look.
Oh yeah, I can see. I'm looking at
Let's see
Yeah.
if I
video.
can.
This looks familiar. I've never played this
It looked like
before.
Mortal Kombat, man. But like I love old school games like Shadowrun. I don't even know if y'all
Yeah.
remember that. It's like a role playing game. And dude was
Shadowrun,
like,
yeah, like a ninja.
yeah. Well, he lost his memory. He had amnesia. It was like a role playing game. Like I love them days, man. Yeah. See,
What was the name of it
look,
again?
Shadowrun.
This one
Wait,
was
which
Yeah,
one
this
came
is Pit
first?
Fighter.
Mortal
Pit
Kombat
Fighter.
or Pit Fighter?
No idea.
Man, I could have sworn it was Mortal Kombat. But I know Pit Fighter was like 1990. What year did Mortal Kombat come out? Was it? No, it might have been
No
after.
idea. I've never played the first
Oh,
one.
wow. So
The
Mortal
first Mortal
Kombat copied
Kombat I
Pit
played
Fighter.
was Mortal Kombat 3.
Pit Fighter was
Yeah, Streets of
Atari.
Rage is
Yeah.
cool.
Mortal Kombat came out in '92.
Yeah, so they bit off Pit Fighter with that look. So
No, because that look is like it's kind of like using rotoscoping to get the characters in the game.
yeah. And so it wasn't really a bootleg Mortal Kombat if you think about it. It came out first.
Yeah. They were the
Hey.
innovators.
Yeah, they made it better, man. They made it
So,
better.
so in Chicago during that time, like around '92, it used to be a huge arcade. I mean, it was huge, and it was right off the Brown line up north, off Belmont. I don't remember the name, but I mean, they had all of them, like Mortal Kombat, Killer Instinct, Street Fighter, Tekken. They had the kind of like
Oh, there it goes. You didn't
Uh-oh.
buy the exclusive internet
Duck Hunt was
package.
like you wouldn't have many groups of friends you wanted to play and shoot at the. Yep. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Pudgy, it said Pudgy Piggy. Yo, I don't know if you know what just happened, but you had like a huge lag spike, so we missed a bunch
For
of what
real?
you were saying. Yeah, and it's because you didn't
Man,
buy the exclusive
man.
internet package.
How dare you?
Hey,
Usually I'm the one lagging.
my internet is free, so I'm all good.
Hey, we gonna call
you
him
can't
Don.
beat 299.
Exactly.
Hey, Piggy, just
Yeah.
change your name to Dante. Let's change it to Dante.
Oh, dude. Come on, man.
Wow.
And get close. They get close to the camera like this. you gotta be real close.
Marvel vs. Capcom is another classic.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
another classic.
What's up, Norman? Yeah, I know a lot of people love Marvel vs. Capcom too, whether it's the PlayStation on PlayStation or on home arcade.
Yeah, all them games is classic, man. It just brings back the nostalgia of the old days. It used to be arcades like all throughout the neighborhoods, though. Like if you go in a restaurant in the neighborhood, they'll have a
Random
couple
jump rope.
arcade machines. The candy store will have a couple arcade machines. You know, it's just the world is different now, man. These kids growing up, they don't have the same access to the same kind of stuff.
I remember
Hey,
like
you remember-
every liquor
Everyone's gaming on
store-
their phones.
Yeah.
The kids.
Hey,
Yeah.
Fatal, you remember
Do
the
you,
Pizza
do you guys
Hut?
remember
used to
like
have the
going to an
Pac-Man
arcade
games?
and you're like, wow, there's more than just 2 or 3
Absolutely.
arcades. It's like a
Oh
whole.
yeah, Pizza Hut.
Yeah, Pizza Hut had like all the Pac-Man games. And I was saying
The
before I
table,
had-
the table Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, yep.
If you
There
can
were
eat
no
your
arcades
pizza
in my
on that
country.
table, you're like the man or the kid.
Mm-hmm.
There are no arcades in my country. And every time I went to a country that had arcades for holiday, my parents were like, "Why would you want to waste my money?"
Oh God, dude.
So
Right,
I never got the arcade experience. I had to play all the games on like PC or console.
Nothing's wrong with that, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
surprisingly, dude, my grandpa actually owned the arcade, where people go in, spend
wow.
money and stuff. So that was pretty cool. But I think he shut it down in like, I don't know, maybe like 99 or something like that. But yeah, he owned the arcade. It had like, man, it must have at least like 50 machines in there.
Jeez.
Those cabinets are expensive. Each one is like
Yeah.
several thousand, like tens of thousands. Maybe.
It was a wedding chapel, so like a wedding, like a reception hall, so people would get married. But then on the other side, it was an arcade, so it was kind of cool.
The good old days, man.
Yeah, the good old days, man. Jose says they had arcades in the laundromat. Jesus, I guess that's a good idea.
Oh, that's right.
Absolutely,
Yeah, because you're
absolutely.
waiting.
Yeah,
Like I was saying, man. Like everywhere, man. Your candy store, the little corner restaurants, man. Like they were everywhere. You had a couple machines, man.
Again,
Some of the,
like
go ahead.
I never like even the few times I would go to the arcade, I would never like play the fighting games. I would always play those like shooters. So like Time Crisis and
Oh yeah, man. Phew.
what's the name of the one with the dinosaurs?
I think you're talking about House of the Dead, dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, House of Dead. I remember. Remember Terminator, the one with the Uzis?
Yeah,
See,
yeah, the Terminator one.
Yeah,
I got the one up.
the Terminator one up.
Oh, nice.
One up.
Mm-hmm.
You built it?
That's good.
I ain't built it yet. Look
Oh,
at you.
man.
You want to buy it, don't you?
No. I got two. I got two right now, man. I got two right
okay.
now. You know, I got two.
So you didn't get rid of the Terminator?
No, I have X-Men 4-player arcade and
That's
Mortal
classic,
Kombat. I want Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and Pac-Man, and I'll be cool with them. However, if they ever make a House of the Dead one, I gotta bring it home because every time we went to the movie theater, that's the game I would go on was that, as well as Outrun. You guys remember Outrun, the racing game?
Yeah.
Is that the Testarossa?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I remember that one. It shook, didn't it? If you were sat on if it had the bucket seat, like didn't it shake?
Gran Turismo.
Gran
Hey,
Turismo.
look, when I used to drink, like way back in the day, first going to bars, still living in Chicago, all the bars had they had arcade games and they had pinball machines. Those pinball machines everywhere.
Okay, what you think about this? I never liked it, the new age ones, how they have like the digital pinball.
No, it's not the same.
Like, it's not the same, man. You gotta pull the thing back, let it sling, you know.
No, you don't get the feel. You don't get the feel.
And the newer ones have a more sensitive tilt too.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to take your money by tilting you easier.
Yeah. And it's like with the old game, the old pinball, you can get a feel for it.
Yeah.
You could bang the side of the table when you get
you can manipulate
you try to get the ball, you like
you do that with the new ones, it's like you automatically tilt and you lose your money.
Yeah. So here's a real question I got for you guys. Whether it was your own money or like, you know, your parents or whatever siblings, how much money do you think you actually like spent like at a per sitting? You know, or did you guys come with like a bag of quarters or something? Or
I remember we used to have this place called Golfland that's near us, and it's it's just miniature golf and then an arcade. And they used to have like these deals. I think it was every Christmas and every Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Like you put like whatever you put in, like 5 or 20, like you got double that in tokens.
Oh wow!
So we would just do that and stock up.
Nice. Dino Crisis.
But to have an exact money, I wouldn't know like number. I played a lot of freaking arcades as a kid.
Dude, I remember trying to get prizes before you left. You know, from like different arcades. Like we had one called Family Fun Center.
Oh yeah, we have those too.
Do you guys feel like Dave and Buster's is the same? It's like probably the closest arcade center left, right?
Yeah, you got a couple around the world, but that's the biggest.
I'm saying like that's like for the most part, most states have a Dave and Buster's, right? Like I would assume anyway.
I feel like back in Washington, like one of my friends for her birthday, she asked to go to the arcade. It was called Round One, I believe.
Round One,
and that was in Washington State. So I went to that. It was a pretty big one.
They have them here too.
What's good, Vision? Jesus.
I used to go to this spot called
No, you're good. I was like, they just $70. Come on, man.
Okay,
Damn.
70 seems like a lot.
That's too much, and it depends on
Tekken? On Tekken.
He was getting his ass whooped. That's what.
He was using Paul.
Okay, but if you
Arcade,
like,
I'm
let's
sorry.
say you go to Dave and Buster's today, I
Yeah.
feel like you can easily spend $70 with the price of the
Oh,
games. I
easily
guess.
today, yeah.
Yeah.
Easily.
But I don't feel like Dave and Buster's is an arcade. I feel like it's a Chuck E. Cheese for grown people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's like
Yeah.
a different.
Another
I
one
used
is
to
main event.
Yeah, main event is dope. I used to go to this spot called Dennis's on Belmont way back in the day, and easily I spent like $20-$30 in there on quarter games, easily. But we used to make a day of it.
20 to 30 sounds about reasonable. What I would have spent back in the day.
Oh wow. You're at Chuck E. Cheese today. That's a coincidence.
Man, that still exists. They closed them down in Chicago because it's just a bunch of baby mamas fighting.
Yeah,
Wow.
all over the internet.
Oh man.
That's all they was getting. Baby mamas fighting, man. Like it's crazy. They just started closing them down, and they will always have them by a Kmart, and they closed down too because baby mamas was fighting in them.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I mean,
Some
Kmart
Chicago
is
for ya.
gone. Dude, they got rid of that stuff, man. Where our Chuck E. Cheese used to be, or Showbiz Pizza, that's what it should be called. Where it used to
Oh,
be
not
is
this again,
now
Buck.
it's a Amazon Fresh.
Huh.
Yeah. hmm
Okay,
Yep.
because we did. Sorry, go ahead, Danny. Then I'm gonna say something. Go ahead,
No,
go ahead,
I was
Danny.
just gonna ask, like, do you guys have like a Bullwinkle? It was similar to Chuck E. Cheese.
Bullwinkle?
Yeah.
I never heard
I
of
guess
it.
maybe it's only
Never
on the
heard
West
of it.
Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it next to In and Out?
Wow, how dare you?
Nah, man. We don't even have a Waterburger here.
Yeah, we don't have them. I think that's more Central
No.
America, I guess.
Wait, isn't Whataburger
specific
in
Texas?
isn't it in Cali?
Whataburger.
No, we don't have Whataburger, but I've
I
had it
never
in
heard of
Texas. I didn't think it
Never-
was that great.
Wow. It's
It's
in
alright.
Texas, Arkansas.
It's better than
Missouri.
McDonald's.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Who don't have y'all don't have White Castle?
We don't.
We have the closest one is Vegas for me.
I think there's White Castle in Washington, but I've
There's
never
none
been
in
to
Georgia. There's none in Georgia, but they have what's called a Crystal, which is like the equivalent of White Castles down here.
Crystals. They got a Hurl's Chicken down there though.
Yeah.
Hurl's Chicken
And Ice Bar.
and Ice
It's-
Bar. I've
it-
been there.
yep.
Yeah. It's pretty decent. They surprised me.
Man,
What's up,
so
X
look,
man?
I haven't eaten chicken in years and years and years, but when I went to the one down here and I saw the wings they brought out, I was like, this ain't the Harold's I used to get off 79th and Cottage Grove in Chicago. These wings was like this small. And they weren't
Dang.
even like all the pieces put together, whereas like, the wing's supposed to be like the wing tip, the leg part, and the little drumstick part.
Mhm.
They had each of those little parts cut in half. And
Yeah.
I was like, man, y'all charging these
Wait,
people full price?
they cut the flats in half?
Yeah,
Now you ain't been here in a while. You ain't been home, Pig.
Oh, they doing
Hurl's
it there
falling- Man, they falling off, man. You know the one on 75th Street?
yeah. Like 3 blocks past King Drive.
Fell off.
Hey, look, we
Wings
used to
this
say-
little, dude.
we used to say they were so good because they never changed their oil. Like they've been using the same grease for about 30
Oh,
years. So
jeez.
they probably finally changed the grease, and that's why they.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Yeah,
last thing
hey,
I'll
man.
say, it used to be a spot called Leon's, right on like 84th and Cottage Grove. Man, I think that's why I stopped eating chicken. Man, they gave you these big mutant pterodactyl like
Jeez,
their wings
Yeah.
was like this big. I was like, man,
Yeah.
that
sure it's not
looked
turkey?
like my whole thigh. No, man, this was a
That's like
pterodactyl.
the mutant chicken.
Bro, I tell you, Leon's was a
Steroid
dangerous
injected.
place to go in. The one, remember the one in Inglewood?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I was like, man, I gotta leave this alone. This stuff got steroids in it. It ain't no way this leg should be looking like my leg. There's no way.
Damn. Bradley's in Caldor. Let's see.
Reminisce.
I've never heard of
Jesse
that.
says texting here. Whataburger is better than In and Out. I've never tried In and Out, but I'm just gonna say yes to that because
I don't know. I had what I think the shakes were amazing, but the burgers were just okay.
I don't know, man. The Whataburger, the burgers are like they're nice. They're huge too. It's like for the price you're paying, I'm just like, why the hell would anyone go to McDonald's? Is
It's
what I'm
funny,
thinking.
man. Hey, tomorrow double cheeseburger gonna be 50 cents. That's a reason to go. Either
Wow.
tomorrow
Wait, at
or
McDonald's?
today. Yeah, 50 cent double cheeseburgers.
Oh no.
I remember when I was in college in Canada, there was a time when I was so broke that I think I only had $10 and I wasn't gonna get money for like a week. And I'm just like, shit, I'm gonna die. And I'd had no food. I was the only one in the house. All my roommates had gone. They'd like moved out for like the holiday or something. And I was stuck for like a week. So what I did was I walked all the way to the closest McDonald's and the dollar menu. I just bought like a sandwich and like had one of those McChickens every day for a week.
Jeez.
You survived.
Yeah, it was not fun. It was not good. By the
I know
like
what you got,
fourth
bro.
by the
Popeyes?
fourth day, they tasted really messed up. I'm like, how do yeah.
The people down here go to a spot called Grindhouse Killer Burger. That's all they
Whoa.
talk about down here. Yeah. I've
That's
never.
supposed to be good? Is good?
Hey,
Yeah, that's all they talk about. Grindhouse Killer Burger. We're going to Grindhouse Killer Burger.
That's ATL or just somewhere in Georgia?
Yeah, ATL Metro.
I'm
ATL.
hearing now that one of the best burger joints in all of the United States is Bun B Spot Trill Burgers. It's been getting like rave reviews everywhere. It's out
I
of
never heard of it.
Wait, what's
Houston.
it called again?
Trill TRILL. I think that's how you spell it. Trill. And man,
And
he's
Bun
been
B
getting
on
that-
it. Oh wow.
Bun B on it, and he's got a vegan version, man.
Oh, I'm going. I see it now. Vegan smash burgers.
Yeah, because I don't eat red meat and pork, and I've been thinking about giving up chicken as well. So, and somebody
give up the red meat.
they did a review video on YouTube,
Yeah.
and they were saying that vegan burger is official.
I got to get my hands on it now. I appreciate it.
Oh man, Piggy's coming all the way to Houston for the burger.
Hey, and he
That
making
shit-
more money off this than he did as a rapper, man.
Are you serious?
only in
I don't
Houston?
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's only they just started up though.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
celebrities
I mean-
come and
I'm going to San Antonio
they'll
next
throw
week.
him $100 for a burger, man. You know, when the celebrities come through, they be like, "Here go 100." You know, they'll buy
about
out the
to-
whole restaurant.
I'm about to
Yeah.
email them, see if they can dry ice mail me some.
Oh man.
Bruh.
It's just that dry ice, man.
Hype B spot.
Nah, that's pretty cool, man. Hey, I want to show this real quick. I had to go upstairs to grab it, but I told you guys about doing the giveaway. It was supposed to be today. I didn't think we were gonna go live, so pretty much I kind of canceled till next week. So next week, September 23rd, the 1,000 subscriber giveaway will finally happen. So what it's going to be is a $50 Spec Fiction gift card, a $50 Sideshow gift card, a 1/10 scale Emma Frost statue made from Iron Studios. You get that as well from Spec. And then it will be for my guy, Victor Garduno. We do have a Batman Hush art print. So let's enlarge this real quick here. So then you guys will get this art print
nice.
here.
That look
dope.
real good, man.
That's dope.
Yeah. Victor
Yeah.
Garduno, my guy.
What's the size on that? 16
It's
by
like 11 by 17.
11 by 17, yeah.
okay.
Yep, 11 by 17. I didn't know what size unframed to get or if I should get framed. That was the dilemma on that. But then I just decided unframed is probably the best. Some people don't like their stuff framed at all. Other people don't like certain frames. So I just like giving away an unframed print. It's probably the best. And then if somebody wants to put in their portfolio, they can, or not frame it at all, you know, whatever the individual wants. So But yeah, that's that. The giveaways are finally set, or the giveaway prizes rather are finally set. And then next Saturday we'll have a good show. I'll have everything prepared, and yeah, man. So anybody
Awesome
come
stuff,
along, and all you have to do is basically just be there, be subscribed. If you do win the Sideshow gift card, just make sure you actually have a Sideshow account. Same with Spec Fiction. If you win the Spec Fiction gift card, make sure you have a Spec Fiction account. Other than
As
that,
a former winner,
yeah.
dreams do come true.
Oh man,
I won.
You've won before, Danny.
Yeah,
I hope you don't win again.
I will refrain just because
Wow.
I have been a past winner.
oh wow.
Wow, man, Buck, you out here hoping and wishing.
You knew the hate was gonna ooze out with Buck. It was coming. Hey, Cash, congrats again on your subscriber account. Man.
I was just telling Cash how nice of a guy you were, man, the other day.
Buck.
Oh my God, Piggy.
He's like,
What?
Buck.
These
Are
are
you
these are
serious?
facts. What the Cash did that? I was like, man, Buck, a really nice guy.
What?
Nah.
I am a nice guy.
Listen,
I don't know.
we-
Hey,
we had
I've
some
talked
bizarro-
hours with Buck about art. He is a good guy.
No, Buck
See
is a
that,
well-informed guy. Buck is a well-informed and very
That's
articulate
true.
guy. These are
That's
different
true.
things.
Hey, Piggy, slow down. So,
Don't get it
Piggy,
misconstrued.
me and Piggy go way back. We're really great friends. He's just talking shit now. That's
Buck
all.
is one of my favorite people to like ever hold a conversation with, man. The night.
Yeah,
light
because
stuff.
I was telling Cash I wasn't too fond about them putting that picture on Buck. I mean, he took a nap, and I'm like, man, why they do my man Buck like that, man?
With I tell you that with all that kind of stuff, if it bothers you, like like the thing is, just
I was
ignore
about to
it.
protest, Buck. I was about to
Oh,
protest.
no need. If people just get tired of it, if you don't give them any fuel.
Let me tell y'all how much I like Buck. I hit Buck up from church earlier because the pastor was talking. Long story short, why did he start bringing some Dragon Ball Z examples in there? I was like, I almost cussed in church, man. Like, you got to be shitting me. I hit Buck up like, Buck, you see what you're doing, man? Buck's like, yeah, join us.
Yo, that's a new religion, man. I don't know. Anime boys,
Come on now.
they're talking about it in his church now, so you know what? That's what's up. When the
Buck is gonna be the
pastor
guest
starts
pastor
quoting
next
Dragon
week,
Ball
man.
Z for scripture, you know what's up. You know we're already in there.
If Buck guest pastor, man, I'm gonna be an atheist. Lord forgive me, let me chill, but
It's too.
Jeez.
Hey. Get us all struck. We gonna at least be walking and get struck down.
Who was a hater again?
I'll tell y'all.
Man.
As soon as y'all trust Buck, he gonna sneak up. He just told Danny, I hope you don't win again.
Hey,
No,
it's so that someone else in the community can have it. That's all. That's what I meant.
Cash,
someone
congrats
else
again
who's in the
on this
community
subscribe
that hasn't won
Thanks,
before
man.
can win. Congrats, Cash.
or organically and grinding.
I was just about to say that, man. It's crazy just taking that year off, and I don't know. The channel really slowed down, everything like that. Obviously, not producing content, going away, and stuff like that. You see a lot of new people come, and some people kind of teetered off to where they came, but just I guess vanished or whatever. But then other people you see sticking with it. I know a lot of people grow quicker or slower or same steady pace, but it definitely feels good to have the the people from the beginning. It's always nice being able to kind of know the certain people in the audience and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty cool. Versus if I did have I don't know, 12, 15, 20,000 subscribers, but then you don't even know any of them. Because like I said, wasn't my first YouTube channel. I actually had a different one, just doing a bunch of dumb stuff that wasn't even important to me. I wasn't even passionate about. And it had 600 subscribers, but I didn't know nobody. I might have knew one person. And so it really wasn't a community, and that's what I like better about this channel, about this hobby it is more of a community all around.
You got monetized?
Yeah.
What's funny about the whole Google AdSense? Because they sent me a message to monetize, and I haven't even reached 1,000. But when I did it, I keep getting an error message something is not met, or I might have 2 AdSense accounts. It's weird, dude. And I don't remember ever creating an AdSense account.
Yeah,
So
that
I've been
that I'm not for certain on.
because I had like watch time, a
Mhm.
lot of watch hours on my channel. I just didn't reach the number that 1,000, and they changed the criteria. It was like 500 and so many hours when I
Oh
tried
yeah,
to do
yeah,
it.
yeah. They
It
did
gave me
change
this
it.
a funky message like your AdSense is not approving it, and if you already have an AdSense account, this can cause a conflict, and there's nobody you can pick up the phone and talk to, man.
Yep, that's the tough part about it. You know, you kind of got to figure it out on your own, unfortunately. But yeah, it's one of them things, man. But I definitely appreciate you guys. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. So best of luck to anybody who wins. Or it'd be crazy if one person won all four things. That'd be kind of crazy, but hey, whatever, man. So appreciate you guys. I want to ask you guys this real quick because I'm kind of conflicted now. Now, hey, full transparency. I got the XM Studios Venom Arise coming, like full transparency. I just gotta pay for shipping, whatever that's gonna be. But recently I've been looking at this Sideshow one. So
Yeah,
I don't
buddy.
know. I've been looking at it recently, and I'm just like, maybe I could, not get the Arise, and I could just get
Can,
this
can you put them? Do you got it where you can put both pictures side by side?
for Arise and this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I could probably do that real quick though.
I'm actually curious, like in terms of just the body mass,
Mhm.
which one is bulkier? I think this one has more of like a V taper to the torso than the Venom Arise. The Venom Arise is like super chunky. Like he doesn't have that like his torso is long and then his lower body is squat. If that makes sense.
On this one or on Arise?
On Arise, he's almost built like I want to say like a frog.
Oh wow.
No. Let's pull out the picture, and I don't mean that in a bad way.
No, you're good. You're good. One second here.
He's built different. Oh shit! Oh, Cash, you got a super chat.
Is he built different like the dude that broke the egg with his other armpit?
Points out his own super chat.
Buck's so ignorant, man. And tell me he's not a hater.
Hold on, dude.
Tell me he's not a hater.
Oh my god, the very first super chat of the show, man. I appreciate you, man. Buck Fang says, "Get Piggy the exclusive internet package."
Man.
Make sure it comes with a
hold
fork.
on. Hold on. You just made it to a country where they didn't have dial-up, and now you gonna ride out on my $5 internet package. Come on, Buck.
Man,
Told you Buck's a hater.
Ooh, this is pretty nice.
Yeah, I do like this Venom Arise a
Stop
lot.
covering my face with Buck's super chat.
Oh man, wow.
Just kidding.
Thank you. Thank you. See, Buck a double hater.
I prefer the
Hey.
Sideshow one than the Rise. The Rise looks busy in my opinion. I felt like the overspray on Sideshow Venom was a bit too much green. So I mean, I don't know, man. It's
What's the price on the XM one again?
Hold on, what's that
On the
SG?
XM?
Go
XM was
slide
like
up.
was like 1K,
hold on,
I think,
wait.
or 1010.
1100. Because if it's
no.
SG,
Oh
what is
yeah,
that?
$15.99 SG.
$15.99.
Yeah,
That's $11.72 US.
It was even cheaper on spec, I believe. I think it was 1010. Like
Yeah.
something like that. The price on it is insane, especially for how big it was.
Oh
It is.
yeah. I mean, it's nice, dude. Like I like it. Don't get me wrong. Like I like it. I'm just like I don't know.
Think the Sideshow is a nice dog. I can't front.
I got the
A lot of
Sideshow.
people don't like dog. You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I like it a lot. It's huge. It's massive. It's like for the price you pay, it's an insane bargain in my opinion. And then also the green overspray, I think it kind of just depends on like what you get, because the thing with those overspray, like it varies from piece to piece, but also like I also don't mind when they do the directional lighting too much. I feel like if the direction is coming from it being below and not from above, it's not overpowering for me, at least for my tastes. So that one really worked for me. When I saw it in person for the first time, I got it within like 2 weeks. I bought my own because I was convinced after seeing it in person. That was the first statue that I've ever been like, I saw it in person and I wanted it.
You have it in hand, or it's still yet to be shipped?
I have it in hand. I have it in hand. Right now it's in
Oh.
storage.
I kind of like the Sideshow one. To me, the only thing that this one really has over the Sideshow one is the base. I think the base maybe makes it worth the extra money, but I don't know if it makes it worth almost twice as much as the Sideshow one. Plus, I'm sure it's probably going to be a little more to ship.
Yeah, it's called object source lighting. So
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna be bigger, that's for sure.
You talking about some LED lighting to make that overspray or whatever?
no, like
pop?
so
Oh,
the stuff everybody calls overspray is called object source lighting. It's something that they
Yeah.
usually do with like minis, like those mini figures that like maybe people that do Warhammer, they paint the little figures, they paint them on their own, the mini painters. So it means like
Damn.
the light is coming from a light source that's
Yeah.
off to the side.
If I had to pick between these two, I'll probably get Sideshow. I'm gonna be real with you, just because that's a pretty good significant price difference. And the Sideshow, when the body seems more, it's bulkier.
Yeah, up top it's like his torso is bulkier. He has more of a filled out torso.
And the tongue
Um,
on it is good.
but this Venom Arise, I didn't like it at first, but I saw like a unboxing video, and I think it really came out good. It just depends on the torso you're using. Uh, it's really good. But still, for me, I would go opt for the Sideshow for price, and generally I don't like statues that take up too much space.
And it pairs well with the Carnage that they got, and that Spider-Man that sold out.
The symbiote right now it's on
Yeah,
wait list. I think I'm on the wait list. I hope
yeah,
it's not sold out because when I'm ready to buy it, I hope it's not expensive in the aftermarket.
it is. That's a nice statue though.
Yeah. That's the best I could do real quick. I was trying to hurry up and do it, but yeah. So I'm not sure.
I prefer the texture on the Sideshow for the symbiote. The way
Yeah.
they've done that. I will say when I looked at the production pics, because the production pics, the texturing is more subtle on the XM, right, than it is here.
Right.
And in but it's just a matter of preference, I think, on this.
Do you
and
think
what
the
it is you're looking
XMs
for.
is gonna be too much of a space hog?
Yes, that's a big reason for not getting it. It's massive. I think the price point and the size, you're getting so much with the XM because you got how many portraits? Like three?
Three
Or it's a
portraits,
four?
yeah.
You got three portraits, and it's
Yeah.
a massive piece. You got all the pseudopods coming off the base.
Right.
You got the cherubs, you got the angel,
Angels, yeah.
and like the huge symbiote, like what do you call that? Tentacle coming off at the back. It's a lot happening in that statue, and I think for the price they're charging, a quarter scale massive character like this, it's a great price. But I just don't want it.
Right. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, I really like the Daniel Bell's Carnage. That one I'm gonna get for sure. I gotta wait for it to be on sale though, because I lost my NRD to Sideshow's
Man,
trickery.
dude,
So yeah.
man, dude, they ain't been budging on those at all lately.
That's
and it's
why.
like,
Go ahead.
if I'm gonna buy something else, come on, man, just let me keep it in the house. Let me keep the NRD and use it for something else. You know?
Yeah, I think when times were good, they were like, "Yeah, of course, man, you do whatever." But now they got to be strict because they want you to s-
Do-
honor your like pre-orders.
Okay, but do you think Sideshow also? Do you think that's what Sideshow is doing across the board, or do you think they have like a history, like a customer history database or something, where like you're a repeat offender? You know what I mean?
I don't think so. I think it just depends on who you get with the customer
Yeah.
service and Jen. Maybe they've told them from higher up, like, be more stringent with how you hand these out.
Hmm.
You know,
But
and
something happened to me. Their customer service is not how it used to be. I made a mistake. I was pushing something back, and I made a mistake, and I hit the button to charge the payment. So then I went to the messages, and I'm like, "Hey, can you do this? Can you stop the payment? Because it will." But then they said customer service goes home at 5 o'clock now, and then the
Right.
ambassador's still sitting around, and they can't do anything.
yeah,
Yeah, which makes no
it's always
sense.
been like that, right? The ambassadors can, I think, the ambassadors can answer questions for you, but they don't have the same powers as the customer service.
Yes, they said 3 months ago that's when they started going home at 5 o'clock instead of 6. So
Oh, so started going on
the
earlier.
the customer service.
Yeah,
So
because
they cutting back on how because they probably get paid by the hour.
mm-hmm.
I was happy about that.
And the ambassadors are free.
Oh my!
Yeah.
I
Wow.
got the ambassadors probably at the crib.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
ambassadors don't get paid. I don't think so. Maybe they get like points, maybe on Sideshow. I don't know. I can't imagine what they get. Probably not
Hey,
much.
hey, Cash. You were saying that like you were thinking about refocusing and you were kind of honing in on your setup and your pieces and things of that nature. And based on that, it might be just based on that alone, it might be worth it to see if you can cancel the XM piece and possibly look at the sideshow piece. Because with the proximity pieces that you want to have next to it, and you said you wanted to be able to really focus and appreciate each piece that you have, and we were saying like how we didn't want them like crowded in. It might be
Hmm.
worth it just for that point alone to kind of maybe save that extra money and get the sideshow one. Because if they take up too much real estate, then you're not going. I mean, depend. You said you want to put Carnage next to it, and you had a couple more in that line that you wanted to have next to each other, and you don't want to have to crowd them up. And it seems
Mhm.
like the sideshow one takes up less real estate. It's just something to
I
think about.
I don't know for the Sideshow. I don't know if because the thing about that Arise, it's tall. I don't think Cash
Yeah.
has an issue with height. I know it's
No, no,
also
no.
it also goes back a bit, but you can take off the back piece from what I've seen,
Mhm.
right? So like, but the Sideshow Venom is wide, right? And I don't comparing
Uh,
it to the XM Venom. I don't know what the difference is in the width between the two, but I'd say the Sideshow Venom is already wide itself. And the way they
I'm.
make you display it, it makes you display it in a way that it takes up a bunch of space because of how his head is turned. You know.
Mm.
I gotta
Because I
see
was looking
the
at like if you look at the Arise like around the base, it looks like it was some little symbiote heads coming like way off into the corner. And it's
Hmm.
right.
like, are those removable too? Because if not, they're taking up space where you can have your Carnage or whomever else you wanted to put next to it.
Hmm.
This was not a expensive piece. Like this is 1,075 plus shipping. Like this is it's only an edition size of 599 too. So it's cool edition size if you care. Price isn't bad. I'm assuming shipping probably 225 maybe.
Hmm. I think if you
Max
get
in?
like
Yeah.
there's the Sideshow one. If you get it like at retail, it's gonna be somewhat close in price, but because you're gonna have to pay taxes Sideshow, and then you got to pay the
Right.
shipping as
Taxes,
well.
shipping. Yep.
So it's gonna get really close to the price you're paying on the XM. But I got mine in the aftermarket from another collector for 500 shipped
Dude, I think this is 2 boxes.
for the Arise.
Yeah, check this out. Um,
Oh, you're about to get screwed with the shipping on that.
Wow.
Yeah.
look at this. It says product and box dimension. It says box A, box B.
Is it two? There's an unboxing on YouTube from like a French guy. His name is Virtual Devil.
Right.
He did an unboxing for it. I can't remember if it's 2 boxes though. I watched it.
Virtual Devil. Let me see, man.
Is it Bushabad Devil?
Oh God.
Yeah, he's got the French accent.
Jesus, bro.
Is it boy?
What was that accent, Buck?
Oh
Yeah,
man.
dude, what the hell was that?
Oh man,
It's like
trust me, that's how they talk.
Pepe
I was in
Latino.
Canada. I was in Canada, and there were so many French people in my school. Hello, what is this? Okay, man. Tuffy, what's on? Okay, what are you doing this? What are you talking like this? They just, they just talk through
Buck
their
should be an
nose all the
actor.
time. Crazy.
You about to get demonetized, Cash.
Yeah, no, man.
Hey, man. Hey, we
You
just
lose
found
all your
out.
French viewers.
Hey,
What up, Mike?
Buck is the equalizer. He learns all the languages.
Oh
man.
man, that's funny, dude. That's funny.
This looks good. This
No,
does
no,
look good.
it definitely looks good. I think both of them are solid pieces. I'll figure it out because I'm gonna have a like a glass curio to the side, so I probably will be able to figure out a way to get the rye still. Besides, it's already paid for, so I'm not trying to add any more POs, man. This is the lowest amount of POs I've had since starting. I'm down to like 3 with Sideshow now, so I'm trying to. Trying to keep it there, man. Take a step back and keep it there, man. This stuff is crazy.
I feel like recently a lot of people have been upset with the output from XM, but I feel like that's mainly their X-Men. Can you guys name any like XM statues that you've seen recently, whether it's new POs or just XM statues that have come out recently that you're interested in, that you like? Because I think like they're still doing good stuff. I really like that new Witchblade.
No, the Witchblade looks amazing.
Yeah,
Which
The
way?
Transformers, of course, are doing well.
there's that.
Sub Casual, Magneto on Throne from XM.
Yeah, that's a good one. I feel like you would have a problem with that one because it's underscaled. It's like
You would have a
definitely-
problem, you're saying.
Yeah, he would, because I think
That's when
Steve
he's
feels
like,
about that.
I don't know.
That's more
It's on-
1/5.
Yeah, it's definitely underscaled.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know who that is now. I know who Nance Guy is. There's only one person that enables like that in the Anime Boys chat.
Damn, what's his name? CFO, man. My guy CFO. See if I can pull this up here real quick. My bad, guys. This is so impromptu.
You're good. You're good. But for you guys, is there any like XM pieces you're like digging right now?
Oh yeah, Killer Croc.
The samurai one?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What about you?
That's
Tiki?
one
Are we
of the
talking
best
only
pieces.
new?
Yeah.
Like not necessarily super new, but like somewhat recent.
The last XM
at
piece
least
that I
within the
wanted.
last year.
Yeah, the last XM piece that I wanted was actually that XM Storm. And when I missed out on it, I just got the Sideshow one, which is like a good runner-up. Not the same, but a good runner-up. But since then, it hasn't been one that I've really like, dang, I got to get this. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think the
Not
last
even
one's
in the
Archangel,
last year?
and I got the Archangel.
The Archangel.
I got the Archangel.
But I think this Witchblade, I'm just not into Witchblade. Like I would never buy a piece.
It's
but
so
I think
good.
it looks amazing.
This a video game, right?
No, it's
No,
based
a
on a
comic.
comic. Based on
Oh
a
well,
It's a
comic.
Top
that's
Cow?
tell you how much I know about it. I can't.
The very
I-
first. Go ahead, Fatal. My bad.
No, I'm just saying I gotta be careful with just spending money because the statue look good. I gotta have some kind of connection. That's the only way I'm gonna be able to save money. Because other than that, I'm gonna get everything that look good.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
You
Yeah.
know?
This Witchblade for Witchblade. My very first introduction to the IP was the TV show, the old
The,
TV show, the live action.
The Super Scroll. I thought that was really well done, but I would
Oh,
never
you like
pick it
that?
up.
Yeah,
Yeah. I thought the Super Scroll was really well as well.
This
Really
right
good.
here. Ooh,
You know what? I lied. Buck, I just thought about it. I wanted that that Fantastic Four, the thing from
Oh,
XM.
yeah.
Yeah, I wanted that thing, and I almost got them, but I had too many POs out, and I was looking at my budget. I was like, nah, I gotta slow down.
I'll see if I can find the thing.
Yeah,
That thing is dope.
That thing look real good.
Yeah.
Pause.
Another piece from XM that I think it did really well, or at least like it's hard to find now. It holds its value is the Ultron. That's a really nice compact piece from XM. I love that piece too.
Man, you know, the XM got a new studio, right? They just built. But their former studio, it looked like garage shelves. Like, you see how it looked? It looked like IKEA Brewer.
Oh yeah, you see the holes in it, right?
Mm-hmm. Which is clean. It looked clean. I love that studio.
Yeah, I wanted this piece back. Man, let me chill. I wanted that.
I got it coming.
Bad.
You wanted the thing back. You wanted that thing back. Pause. I got this one coming, man.
Ooh, Jimmy said XM's coming out with Symbiote Spider-Man.
Did he ship yet, Fatal?
I know Todd sent me the shipping like last month, so it should be shipping soon.
For the thing?
Yep. I ordered this like day one.
This looks good.
I had it in the cart. Really nice. I had it in the cart on Cosmic Chase site, and then I was just like, man, my bills were staring at me like, nope.
Is this an old video? I feel like the orange between the rock plates, they're not as orange anymore.
No, this was when the prototype when it first came.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't get scared, nobody. Don't get scared.
I'm probably gonna mash this up with a quarter scale poke for the meantime, because unless they start coming out with some more Fantastic Four pieces. Yeah. But I always gravitated towards the character more than I did the rest of the Fantastic Four.
I wish he had a cigar.
Yes,
I know they can't do it, but
a cigar would have been perfect.
That would have been dope. Yep.
This stuff don't make no sense. It's grown men buying these statues. Not
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And they had a cigar on the cartoon, man. This world is tripping me out. The stuff. So you don't want cigarettes or guns? I'm gonna stop right here.
Leave it alone. Buck already got them demonetized. We're gonna get the channel suspended.
Hey.
No, I'm just saying the stuff that they teaching in schools and the stuff that they gonna be allowing with children, but a cigar in somebody's mouth, that's a problem.
Yeah, right.
Come on, man.
The thing. This looks good though.
It looks good.
Yeah, I know Pudgy's getting this one as well.
Yeah, he was.
And everybody buying this stuff is 30 and up except for Buck.
Wait, what?
I said everybody buying this stuff 30 and up except for Buck.
Hey, I feel like there's some young collectors. I'm not the only one.
Old soul. You're old soul.
There's Nerf.
You don't even hang out with them dudes, man. You hang out with old guys.
Oh man,
that's true.
only on here. Let's see. I mean, like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they not mature enough, man. They not cultured like you.
Oh man, I can be a fool as well. Don't worry.
The height on this is definitely okay. The height doesn't bother me. And then this portrait here, this portrait's amazing, man.
This the one you love, eh?
Oh yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah, Eddie Brock.
Yeah. For me, if I'm getting like a Venom statue, I would want him to have his like whole just the Venom face. So like this is cool to have, but it's not. I wouldn't display it. I would use like one of the other.
Yeah, that the back right there.
It's the way it extends outwards. The back.
Yeah,
like you can take it off. You don't have to put the back on, and it'll be covered.
Okay.
Like there won't be any exposed keyholes, I believe.
All right, I got a dumb question, man, because I just don't know.
Okay.
That white patch that's on top of his hand, what does that signify? Why is it like that? I never understood that about Venom. That
sure
perfectly.
The web shooters are.
Yeah, but it's Venom. Like, why does he have to have a sectioned off pad on the top of his hand if the whole suit is symbiotic? You know what I mean? It's alien. It's not
Yeah.
technology. It's just an alien, right? So I always wondered why that perfectly,
What's going on,
you
Ellen?
know.
Yeah, but then you if you start asking that, you gotta ask why he's got a spider symbol on his chest, right?
Yeah, that too.
But it's because the suit is just copying Spider-Man's costume. That's why. So that's the most plausible reason, right? The one that's a zesty ass pose.
What?
This dude.
That's the 6 scale
Yeah, 6
cyborg.
scale.
Yeah.
Jesus, fuck,
Yeah.
you lost all train of thought, man.
Man, dude, you just messed it up for me because I got that piece, man.
He's
on,
walking
man.
on the runway.
That boy zestfully clean.
These 6 scale XMs are really good, man. I really like them.
Yeah.
Really
I
like
was
them.
thinking because I wanted to get there's a 6 scale Superman from Oniri.
Yeah.
So I really like that one. I was gonna get that, and then I was gonna get the Jim Lee Hush Batman from Sume, and then I was gonna get the 6 scale Wonder Woman from XM, just to have like the Trinity in 6 scale. Because I don't want to have a quarter scale, but I wanted to have like in 6 scale.
Yeah.
But it didn't make sense because the Sume Batman is huge. It's a whole diorama, so it wouldn't even work out.
That's a dope piece though. Coming out
Mhm.
that window with those two villains, like those two
Yeah.
little. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's a dope piece.
I unboxed those on the channel that Shazam and that Black Adam, and I tell you the detail on them is amazing for a 6 scale piece. I really dig it.
I'm waiting on Prime 1 Black Adam to finally ship the I think it's the 3rd scale, the Champion Edition. I've been waiting on this dude for like months. He was supposed to ship in like July, then August, then September. So hopefully he comes soon. That'll be my first Black Adam piece.
Black Adam. Wait, you said you're getting a custom Black Adam?
No, Prime 1.
Prime 1.
The
Oh,
third
the
scale.
Oh, the Rock.
The Rock?
Yeah, The Rock. Yeah.
Damn,
Champion
that's
Edition.
crazy. And that's a really good likeness, but not yeah.
I just like the way they had him levitating when he's in his flight mode. It's pretty dope.
The one you got, is it the one with the gold or black?
The gold. It's the Champion Edition.
Okay.
It's a good piece, and I rather enjoyed the movie. So yeah,
I did too.
to each their own. You
Yeah,
know that man.
me too.
He was ripping off arms, killing people. I'm like, this what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Straight to
I
the
think
business.
this is the first time that they delayed it because they changed the eye color. Then they changed the light up in the chest. I don't know what the latest delay was about, but I'm just glad he paid for it. So by the time he come, I'm just paying shipping.
Right.
You got other 1/3 Spiggy?
Yeah, I got a couple of 1/3s. I got Black Manta,
All right.
Aquaman 1/3. Yeah, I got a couple of DC 1/3s. I'm really waiting on Jay to come out with that legendary beast, Martian Manhunter, because that's what I want to put on the shelf with this one. I'm just taking my time.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, no rush, man. No rush.
Yeah.
So trust me, I get it. No rush.
Man, 1/3s are just too big, bro. I can't do them anymore. I sold all of mine, at least all the Prime 1 stuff.
But that levitating is a really good effect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't wait for this piece to ship.
Right.
Do you got the Shazam?
I didn't get the Shazam. It was just something about it. I mean, I thought it was pretty dope, but I think that's when I started saying like I got to really be strategic with the amount of space that these take up, because that's the thing. I'm running out of space. Like I got places earmarked for certain statues that I want to get, and if I go outside of that plan, it's gonna start looking real like jumbled up and crowded. And with the way my OCD works, I need to have a crisp shot of each statue and be able to appreciate them. It's nothing against people that pile up and this and that. If that's how they want to display, but that would bother me, man. I couldn't even chill in the room. I'd be like, I gotta move this.
Right.
You know,
right.
Space is disrespectful.
Yeah, they need to be just jumbled up. Like
space, you should just be able to, and space just grow out of nowhere. Yeah, Yeah, and it just expand. You be like, you know what? My ceilings are too low in my basement. Yeah, and then the floor sink down 3 feet. Now I got
That's
10 feet.
that's only in the metaverse,
I
Fatal.
I was gonna
know.
say
I
Come
know,
come
bro.
join me. Come join me. You can have your
Spaces.
collection behind you too.
we lost those abilities.
You know what? I can't do it on this iPad, but I'm not. Y'all notice I'm not streaming where I normally stream because I just moved all of my. I'm moving my stuff in my room. I'm gonna be similar to Cash and have that room where you just kind of like a second little home, man, where you can just close the door and get away. And
Yeah.
I moved my internet connection in there too, so it could be a tight feed. Because when you stream, you want to me, it's better to be plugged right in. Wi-Fi is too unpredictable.
Man, it definitely is. Like I said, this room is small, but I generally like it, man. I love everything in here. Um, I don't have anything in here that I ever be like, oh, I should sell this or that, or maybe I did the wrong thing. It's small, it's compact. When I come in here, I think of being a 6-year-old boy at my aunt's house watching Batman animated series. You know what I mean? This takes me back to that, surrounded by all the villains and the artwork and stuff, and it's perfect, man. I have no complaints. I want to get that same level of passion and appreciation in the man cave, and that's why I took everything apart. And when I piece it back together, I said I'm starting with two things, man. Spider-Man, Dragon Ball Z, and we're gonna take it from there. Those are two things from a nostalgic base, so I'm starting from there. Third will probably be followed by Predator, since I'm a huge Predator fan, and we'll just see where it goes, man. I'm glad I didn't sell my horror pieces. I found how that's gonna work, and yeah.
Hey, what kind of air purifier is that? And do you recommend it? Because
Oh,
that's
that's
one
a
thing
Dyson.
It's a fan. It's a fan, right?
that's a fan. I
Yeah,
thought
this
it
is
was
a
That
Dyson
air purifier.
heating and air. This isn't an air purifier. This is just strictly heating air. But I think some Dysons are purifiers as well. I'm not.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on
yeah,
that.
they do. They have purifiers.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you looking for one, Piggy?
I am. I'm trying to find a good one, and I
Look,
tried to Google it. It was man.
there's a
I got so many
Winix.
suggestions.
Look into WINIX. And they're pretty decently priced with a lot of great reviews, like per square footage. It's one of the better ones. I remember doing the research on YouTube.
Oh, I appreciate it, Danny.
So yeah, WINIX.
But does it come with a fork?
Wow.
Oh my god.
Buck, I can go get my trident, Buck. But can you go get that?
Hey,
what
I'm in
did
the
you just talk about?
metaverse, Piggy.
What
I
did you
can get
just?
anything.
No,
I can get
no,
anything.
no. In hand,
What's up,
the
Shane?
venom in
Mhm.
hand. Uh
Yeah, no, it's the storage. There's no need to get in
huh.
hands. The
Storage.
storage.
Yeah. Nothing's in there.
So, Buck, where's your storage at? Like, you got a climate control because
Yeah,
I've
it's
been
climate
getting
control. It's climate control.
mixed reviews about that. I've had stuff in storage for a long time, and I never had a problem when I unboxed it after it's been
Mhm.
sitting. I never had a problem with it. I was streaming last night with Art, and I was showing it. I told him to look up this video where they took Mr. Freeze, Sideshow took it, and they put it in
Mhm.
this. They put
Oh,
it
the
in a
ice block.
tub. Yeah,
Mhm.
they blocked it
They
out for
froze it.
5 days. They froze it for 5 days. Then they melted it, and it was absolutely nothing wrong. Not a paint, nothing happened to it. And I've never had anything happen to a statue that I had in storage. So I mean, I know that our temperatures in Chicago go up and down, and it's not going to be 115 every day like in Arizona. I don't know,
Mhm.
maybe if that's more of a problem, humidity more so than cold weather.
I think like the heat is probably the worst. Cold isn't so bad for statues. In fact, cold isn't bad for statues as well at all, unless it's like you know extremely cold to where you doesn't matter. No, cold is not going to affect it. It would need to be something that is unlivable for you for it to actually damage your statue. So like cold will never be an issue. It's the heat because of the heat. There's and the statue's made of different thicknesses depending on what part. You can
The
start
heat
having
expands
that's
it, right?
the yeah, but like it makes the material more pliable because in the end everyone says polystone, but it's part plastic. It's plastic mixed with a filler, and that has a melting point. Where it starts
But
to like, and so
You're
that's
gonna make
if it
Jerry
gets
proud, man.
but
With all
how
this knowledge.
that's got to be temperatures that are extreme. Because if it's inside of, say, a storage unit,
hmm
it's not direct sunlight hitting it. You know what I
hmm
mean?
yeah, it doesn't need to be sun. It's just like heat, any heat at all. For instance, if you have your statues in a room, let's say it's winter, and you want to turn up the heat in the room, be careful with that as well, because it's not all statues that might be susceptible to damage, because just depending on how they're engineered, but some things could start leaning, right, because of the heat, and depending on how close they are to the heat. Because I've had like a statue. I had a Sideshow, the Gwen Stacy, J. Scott Campbell. I had that started leaning, and wasn't even summer when that happened. I think it was winter, and I think it's because I had the heating on because it's cold outside. I got the heating on, and the statue started to lean, and before I knew it, I couldn't rescue the piece, and it snapped at the leg, so it was gone
Jeez.
forever.
And that's why I believe that shouldn't happen. I don't care what. It's to me, it should be warranties on these things, and something like that should happen. The
You
company
think
should
so?
be. Yeah, I mean, it's a piece of art that sits there. It's not like
hmm
it should be getting wear and tear. It's not like a pair of
Oh
drawers
yeah.
I
that
mean,
you
they'll
wearing
tell
on
you
your
they'll
butt.
tell you how to store the
You know
pieces.
what I'm saying?
Because the thing
Like
is, it
it's
has
got
to
to
be
have some
really
kind of
hot.
warranty. It's a piece of art. You know what I'm
Gotta use
saying?
bleach, man. Gotta use bleach.
I think
If
it
you bought
depends.
say if you was rich and you bought a $15,000 art print and then
hmm
it's sitting on the wall and all of a sudden the picture started deteriorating. I think that some kind of warranty need to be in place. So like, hold on, man. Like I've been had this thing for 2, 3 years. If it's a statue, I'm buying this because it's a forever piece to sit in my
hmm
room. And I'm not. It's not like I'm sitting. I can see if you abusing it, and you just like, you know what? I'm gonna sit it outside, man,
hmm
on the
I think
on
it all
the
depends on
table.
expectations, right? If they tell you beforehand that you can't store it at this temperature or else you'll have issues, then there's nothing you can do, right?
But do they ever tell us that?
Do
I
Maybe
ain't
they?
in the
I
seen
don't. I
small,
none.
don't
small
know.
fine print.
I don't know. Maybe in fine print. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if they tell us that or not. But I think to some extent
They,
you should just know intuitively that you shouldn't like keep these things in like really hot environments. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I can say that. Really. It would be good for them to make it clear that you need to keep them in like somewhere that isn't too hot. My storage unit is climate controlled. Yeah. If you want to keep something in because all these warehouses like they can get very hot.
Yeah,
So
but you gotta be careful too. Are you sure it's the actual units are climate control, or is it just the hallways? Because I heard sometimes it's just the hallways
but
that's.
the units aren't like separated. They have the corrugated steel, but at the top it's just like a
Oh, okay.
mesh
So the air
that
can get
so
in.
so the
Okay.
airflow gets into the units as well, right? So and
Yeah.
I check on the unit like I would say mostly just check that no one has stolen anything. I check every few weeks.
Okay. No,
Yeah.
because I heard
so
some units are completely boxed off, so there's no
There's no
central air
actual
getting
air
in.
inside. That's
Yeah, there's no
crazy.
vents. Yeah.
And they make you pay. I guess if you're paying specifically for a climate controlled unit, and there's no air inside the unit, you should probably sue them or
Yeah.
something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever feel like if you have too many boxes in your house, you'll get like rodents or anything like that? Or bugs, spiders, crickets, that type of stuff?
Maybe not that, but when I was in Washington, I used to keep all my boxes in my living room because
I mean, yeah.
and then when I'd have like friends come over, like, "What the fuck is this?" You just look at this whole, you look at this Jenga tower, but
I'm building a castle.
I was looking like
man,
someone with a problem.
like a hoarder, they probably
Yeah.
wanted to send somebody to clean up your house.
I looked
I
like I
got a
had a problem.
I gotta buy one of those outdoor like storages, like the big ones, like you see at
Yeah.
Home Depot, and just pour a slab.
That's what I
and
wanna
just
do,
Go ahead
baby.
and throw it out there. Yeah, because I got too many where I'm storing them, and then like I can't put them in my roof down here in Decatur. I was talking to Terry about this. They have what they call roof rats down here, man, and it's bad. Yeah,
Roof
like,
rats?
'cause, yeah, it's so many trees, right? It's so many trees, and depending upon, like, I'm in Decatur, and they have what's genuinely called roof rats. And the way that I know about this, I had to pay a couple of $1,000s for mitigation because I had what's called a carpenter's gap, like between the roof and the attic. And that was up to code when they built the house, and now it's not. So I had to pay for them to seal it up, pay for them to set humane traps. Not only did roof rats get trying to get in there, but it was bats trying to get up there too.
Not gonna lie, man. That's like some 1800 stuff, man. Roof rats.
And they're making you put humane traps. Those rats deserve to die.
Roof rat looks like.
Right, we gotta Google this, man. The hell's a roof rat?
Roof rat.
They-
Probably
they-
just normal
they-
rats.
They deserve to die.
Yo, what the? Oh, I gotta
trying to get in my collection.
I think they deserve to die too, but you get caught killing them during off
Dracula,
season,
man.
They ticket you.
Are you serious?
Hey, are they under endangered species?
Oh my god!
Protection thing's red eye, dude.
You got
This is
a red
Dracula,
eye.
man.
Bro, dude, it's
Wait,
like
let me pull up the other
it's
picture
like
real quick.
it's like Cyborg.
So yeah, you can't store it like down
That's
here.
the rats that was on Bad Boy when they was above the Colombian.
Oh wow, fucking right.
Man, that's a marsupial.
Kangaroo.
Eye, man.
He's going Super Saiyan.
This one's been through some shit.
I'm telling you. So he
So,
half
yeah,
monkey. He half monkey like a Dragon Ball Z.
Oh
Man,
my god!
Oh wow.
you got to watch this movie called Dead Alive. It's a zombie flick, and it starts because the lady get bit by like a rat monkey.
A rat.
Man,
Oh yeah. I think I've seen that.
yeah, that movie's hilarious, man.
This is weird, man. It's funny
Yeah,
how
this is
these
weird.
shows go. We got a picture of a rat with a red eye.
Yeah. Well, like what's
So
up with that, man?
He's Super Saiyan. That's your anime boys, but
No, it's
Oh
it's
my
not a rat, man. This is a vampire, man. You got that
It's a
that-
roof rat.
TMNT ooze or something.
Why's it got like one red
Master
eye though? That's
Splinter.
crazy. That's what they look like in Atlanta.
That's Master Splinter.
Wait, how does the rat get on the roof though?
So
You can
with
touch
roof
the
rats,
trees.
yeah,
Yeah,
with
they
roof
can-
rats, they travel the trees, and so you got to keep your branches pruned. You and your neighbors have to keep your branches pruned, and they can jump. And roof rats can jump 6 feet.
Oh
They
my
can jump
god!
6
Oh
feet.
nah,
Oh,
man.
They
Yeah.
can go up walls like a,
Yeah,
a vertical
Rats
wall.
can
yeah.
climb up walls. I did not
Yeah.
know that part.
yeah.
That's sick, man. That's some gross
Just
stuff.
need
right
any
there.
any little crevice they can get their claws into.
Yeah,
They'll
they have
pull
like
that
a
off.
what is it called? The capsule, like the vertebrae can break or can pretty much move or break down so like they can get into tight.
Yeah,
Like
they can
small
flatten their
cracks.
back. Yeah, it can be like an inch deep, and they can flatten
Yeah.
their back and go under it.
What about their head though?
They can flatten their
Wow.
whole body.
Anything they
Go up
can
under.
put their head through, they can put the rest of the body.
Pretty much,
through.
yeah.
All right, man.
No
this
matter
is-
how
So if
big
there's
it is.
there's a hole, they're getting in. So
Okay.
you have to seal everything.
we're
Yeah.
about to
Pause.
we're about to oh god.
Wow, sorry.
Oh man! Holy shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
Roof
go.
rats.
And let me tell you the worst part about it, why the mitigation costs so much.
Oh shit, that's
Because-
my cam. Dan.
Yeah,
Oh,
down, down here, sometimes with your HVAC units, you can have part of it in your attic and part in your basement.
Mhm.
If they get in like those vents, it's over.
Oh my
It's
god!
over.
Dude, check this one out. See it in the
Bruh.
vent
Where,
thing?
where?
And you know, like
Oh,
what?
yeah, see, there you
Yep.
go.
What
Is
the
it?
freak?
He's
Yeah.
humping the wall, man.
He's
Spider-Man
in.
right
Oh,
there.
that's disgusting.
And
Yeah.
all it takes is for one pregnant mother to get in there, and it's over.
And it's over.
Dude, that's
they're
why you
all,
gotta
they're
have,
in
like-
your house.
It's over.
You gotta have some
Yep.
sort of like chicken wire or netting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
About
when
your
they
vents or
did the
something.
when they did the mitigation,
That mesh, yeah, that mesh.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's mesh. It's a wiring, and it's even certain pieces of steel that they put inside of like man, it's a whole
But
process.
can't they eat through the? I've seen some super rat, but that was only the New York breeds.
I got a contraption like you saw where the rat entered, where the little vents were, or whatever, where they get in, they can't do anything but turn around and go back out. So it deters them from even like going in there. It costs a lot of money for that. So if you try and put some boxes in your attic down here, you telling them like, I got a party, bring all your homies, and it's over. And they get to eat your wiring. Yeah.
But would you say you want to do like an outdoor shed kind of thing, but like that won't be climate controlled. Wouldn't that be dangerous for your pieces?
Well, I'm just gonna put the boxes out there. I'm gonna keep the pieces in the house. I just want
the pieces in the
house. I just want to store the
Okay.
boxes out there because I'm scared if the minute I decide to ever throw out a box, that's when I'm gonna want to sell a statue.
That's how I
if you
feel.
don't have a box, you can forget it.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right, Figure Kong. Steel wool, that's what it is. I had to do that before in an old place.
Yep, they eat that stuff up and they cut their stomach up.
Oh, so they'll still eat the steel wool.
They'll try, and then it'll
But they kill them.
it'll cut their stomach open.
But that's not humane. You can't do that in Atlanta in Decatur.
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
you
seal
can.
your house or whatever you want to seal it with. They decide to bite through something. That's on them.
Oh man, I'm gonna use fire if
you can do whatever you
the
want to
government
keep
isn't
them
gonna
from
stop
getting
them.
in. It's just that once they're in, just like during bat season, if you live by a cemetery, it's over. And during the spring or at some time when they were endangered, they would be like, if you get caught killing a bat, they were gonna fine you like something like 500 and some bucks.
They're in danger
That's
if
crazy.
they're trying to get into my house.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Hell no. I like the government. No, they can suck. No, I'm not even. Nah. No rat is gonna enter my place and have a safe way to the next life.
Dude, rats find a way. You gotta get a cat too. Get a cat.
Man, I got two
get
cats.
Get a couple of outdoor cats too.
You gotta get the stranger cats.
Man, I got.
Oh, wow.
I got.
Have them hang out your house.
You know like
two
when
cats in the house
control the
and one in the
perimeter.
yard.
you know when like rats and mice, they smell like cat piss. It sends them into like, they become super anxious. It gives them anxiety.
Jeez.
So the
Someone
best
says
thing,
feed them Alka-Seltzer.
It
the
makes them
natural
horny
remedy-
or something? What the hell are you
a
talking
natural remedy, you can get some peppermint oil because I grow like fruits and vegetables too. If you put that peppermint oil all around it, they hate it. It's like
Yeah.
kryptonite to them. They hate
Oh,
it.
and speaking of
I heard
that,
that. I heard ticks too. The peppermint.
ticks
oil.
don't like that. Oh yeah. Like
Yeah.
you know, you guys can take like Ivory Coast. Anybody who has like a
For
dog or
mosquitoes.
something. Like no, for like dogs, like it'll make them not pee on like your mailbox or anything anymore. Like if you gotta like take the soap and smush it up, and you can kind of like sprinkle it around.
Oh wow! I heard about it for the
Damn.
mosquitoes. I didn't know that about that.
Yeah.
Come here for your little rat, your pest control like
I know.
content.
That's our new business, man. Let's get
Cast the
it started.
Gemini. We're not collectors.
Sponsored by Orco.
Oh man, dude, Terminex, man. Nah, dude. Has anybody ever had bed bugs?
Nah.
Oh, don't jinx me. I'm knocking on wood. No, never.
I heard them the hardest things on the planet. to
Yeah.
get rid of.
Like you have
Dude.
to fumigate your whole house. Like you have to get that thing where they cover your whole house, right?
I had got them from work. This was about 7 years ago, I think, maybe. Never came to the house. When I saw I was at work and I found one on me and I had been getting bit up for like a couple of days. But when I finally found it on me, I literally walked out of the job, stripped down to like my boxers, and didn't care who saw me. And I got in the car and drove home in like my boxers because I was just like, I can't take that home. So it was tough being there. We had to take like lavender, lavender fragrance scents and stuff and all that. So,
Man, that's crazy. So what did your work do about that?
nothing. And it was Marriott International, by the way.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
The corporate
Oh.
office,
Hotel.
not the hotel, the corporate office though.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because the people who work there probably go back and forth to other hotels, and that's why when you go to a hotel, you got to check the corners You got to lift the sheet up and check the corners of the mattresses, lift them up, and all of that, man. You know.
Yeah. Got to check everything, man. Crazy.
Hey, look, real fast. While we were talking about cats and rats and stuff like that. So my one cat, the orange tabby, the huge one. We were watching. You remember that movie Willard?
Yeah, with the rats.
Man, we were watching Willard. This dude went in full hunt mode, and he started like slowly like going down the end of the bed, and it was the scene where it's like all the rats and Willard fall into him. This dude plunged at the TV, knocked the
TV down.
He knocked the TV because I had it. It was before I hung it up. It was like some years ago, and I had it sitting on the dresser. And it was the rat. And I mean, he slowly got to the end of the bed and he just plunged at it. I was like, well, it's good to know you'll protect the crib if like 1,000 rats ever come in here. But yeah, man.
I saw a video, like I guess people were watching a bird on screen and the cat jumped onto on the mounted TV. It was crazy.
Wow. That's crazy, man.
Piggy is telling horror stories. That's what D3 says.
Man. Selling statues, boy, it's not easy, man. I swear.
It's not easy.
You put a price up, man. I just had somebody make me an offer on a piece, and because they just like, man, what's the cheapest you'll go? I'm like, I don't really say that. What's the cheapest I'll go? So Ben Affleck bust I have up for $4K. I see what it's going for on eBay, about 6 shipped. So yeah. I got it 4. And I said buyer pays shipping. But then I said, you know what? I'll let you get it for 4 shipped. Because I know I'm spending about $500 shipping. It's 3 big boxes. That's the best you can do? I'm like,
bruh. Okay.
I said, all right, how about this? Make me an offer. They made an offer for $1,000 less.
Oh, I thought you said 1K. I was like, damn.
$1,000 less. That's a big dip.
Yeah. How much you get it for?
Me, I paid I think over 3K when I got it shipped, I believe. Yeah, because you got taxes, shipping, and the piece when it first came out was like 28 plus tax plus shipping. So I was doing 4K shipping. Shipping has gone up since then, and you getting a brand new piece. So then I said, how about we meet in the middle, 3,500? Is that the best you can do? I'm like, you know what?
Man, right now it's a buyer's market, honestly.
Yeah, it is.
And they talking about selling. They talking about selling me. So, but this person I haven't verified anybody know him because they got 7 Facebook friends total.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, that's sketchy. But if they sell you, they can't get the money back.
I know. Yeah. Exactly. So
what do you
I think
thinking,
they try to arrange it. They try to arrange it where, because I was like, all right, how you gonna send the money? And then he said, call me so we can make arrangement. Ain't no arrangement. I want full pay before I ship anything. It's not gonna be like you give me half and then when you get it, I don't know you. Like,
oh man,
it's a pretty rough thing, man, and that's why I don't like selling.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I try not to as much as possible.
Like what me and Cash just did. The last 2 pieces that I thought I wanted to sell is the Thanos bust, because I was thinking about getting that real big one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I ended up trading it to Sick. I know Sick enough, and Sick traded me the Hawkman from Iron Studios. Great trade for me. And then I ended up rebuying that same Thanos. And then with Cash, I never got hold of the Batman Who Laughs from Sideshow.
Mm-hmm.
I had a piece he wanted. We traded. I'd rather trade with somebody I know in the community.
Yeah.
Cause selling is a hassle, man.
It's painful, man.
I hate
it. There's a lot of people that are out there to waste your time, bro. Like there was a guy, in order to get out of a deal with me, he said people said I was a scammer, so he didn't want to. Like the fuck, I don't scam anybody in this hobby. Like I don't even sell that much. So
it's hard to be a scammer if you stream it every day on everybody's show.
Bro, exactly, right? Like, and this dude is talking out and I searched for his post. I couldn't find it. He said, "Oh yeah, I took it down."
Danny gets it.
I was just like, you're the sketchiest mofo ever. 'Cause we agreed on a
You know,
price.
you
I'm
know,
like,
man.
okay, pay me for the thing, and like, I asked for references, and they said, okay, who's okay? I said I want to know who's calling me a scammer. Like, can you link me the post? I took it down already.
Dude, I got
Sketchiest
scammed
shit
so
ever.
hard. I got scammed so hard because I was trying to build the full Prime One Justice League line, and I was looking for Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a guy reach out to me and he sent me pictures. Long story short, I got scammed out about 1,400, man.
Wow.
Bro.
Yeah, I made a video about it. This was maybe about almost 2 years ago, and I ended up getting a piece.
1,400. Wow.
Man, dude, sick. And cause man, dude, so so the one thing is,
What's up, Slifer?
I made that video so nobody else made the same mistake that I did. So it'll never happen to me again. You know,
never do friends and family, man, with people in this, like, cause you just don't know when someone is going to become like a scammer. Someone that's been legit all this time might just decide.
Even me, Buck.
Even you, Danny. Like, you shouldn't. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you trust someone enough that you're gonna go. Especially if it's a long-term thing. If they're gonna be like, if you're gonna give money to a painter, just something. Even if they're like well known, they have a reputation. Sometimes people are ready to burn their reputation because you never know what's gonna happen in their life. They might have a huge financial thing to happen. They're like, well, I really can't pay you back, and I can't do the work right now either. So you're shit out of luck, right?
And if they say you a sob story good enough, you're gonna probably forgive them if you're a good person.
Oh, it happens all the time. People keep like giving them time, and then it gets past the window where they can even get a refund or whatever. I would say this.
Be like, man, just keep it, man.
If you're ever in that kind of situation,
either way,
you just get your money back.
Damn what you think you are entitled to.
Oh wow.
Either way.
Yeah.
Because some people disappear. Didn't somebody just disappear who was quite frequent on the shows, and they just disappeared in the thin air?
What money?
This is a person that was on the. No, one of the people who used to stream.
Oh, jeez.
Somebody who used to stream.
Oh wow.
Who used to stream all the time and just disappeared.
I can't think of anyone.
What he was?
I think Casual was talking about that the other day.
LBS for life. Somebody.
Trey.
Oh yeah, Trey. Yeah, okay.
What
I
happened
don't know
to
the
Trey?
circumstances, but Trey, we ain't seen him. You know, I'm not saying he did anything bad, but somebody could disappear from the community.
I think there was a wellness check too. Everyone was checking up on him.
Yeah, a lot of people were, man.
Oh, I hope he's good. I hope he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was always in the chats, you know. You show up.
You know what's funny? And I'm just gonna joke right now. So yeah, y'all take it how y'all want. That mother is probably watching right now, just like, hey, I ain't gonna respond to nobody.
Yeah, because Tupac alive.
All right, I know this took a little turn.
Oh
Machiavelli. Everybody say Tupac just hiding on the island.
Oh man.
I think Biggie there too.
But Pete, I don't know about Biggie. But
man.
people people disappear.
Biggie can't hide. He's too big though. He can't hide.
No, even Tupac can't hide because we're in modern society. You can't go outside as a celebrity and people don't take a picture of you. Maybe back in the day you could have done it, but like right now, anyone has a cell phone. They see Tupac outside going to buy groceries. What's he doing? He only stays in his house for the rest.
What about
what if he is on some remote island? Like, just asking for the sake of argument.
He just doesn't want to interact with human beings.
What if he only changes his look too?
Yeah,
right? No one
he
even
Nah. But he could just say he's Demetrius Ship.
Yo, people are autistic. They're gonna see him and they're gonna say that's Tupac.
But then all you gotta do is say, I get that all the time. Everybody tell me I look like him. I don't see it. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, Piggy's fucking Tupac.
Had that issue.
that was a guy on the
I see it.
police. a police department that
Hey,
did
what they
something
say in
dirty.
Friday? Tupac, Tupac. Remember that scene?
Were you in
Money,
Poetic
man.
Justice? Do you know Janet Jackson?
Poetic justice,
Poetic
nice.
justice looking.
So
He's
no,
like,
it was
dude,
a
who would
it
have
was
known
a
Tupac
story.
is just living life, enjoying statues now.
It was
Oh,
a story
man.
about this
Sorry,
cop,
famous.
and he did some dirty stuff, but he didn't get. He ended up going to another
Precinct.
non-extraditable country,
Oh,
Wow.
and they wanted him. He was gone for over a decade, and this dude came back. And as soon as he got cited in America, they popped, and then he ended up going to jail
What?
for like 20 years. And if he
Damn.
would have just stayed away,
Why did he
forever,
come back?
man, you know, people want to see their family. I don't know.
Yeah,
You know them
that's probably
shows.
why.
No,
I think
people
I
make
almost got away-
mistakes. That's the thing. They slip.
But they do.
Make that much of a slip. You go back to the country where you're
Because you get
wanted.
comfortable. You get comfortable.
Yeah.
You like, it's been
Yeah.
10 years. Nobody's looking for me. I'm not on anybody's
Dude,
radar.
it was a
That's when
story.
people slip.
Somebody
I
was
hear
gone
you.
for 27 years. They turned their entire life around. I mean, like they were a good citizen for where they were at. Turned the entire life. They even own the store and everything. Decided to come back to America just to see an old friend. And the police was like, "Oh, thought we forgot."
Oh man,
They-
dude messed
you
up.
get got,
And
huh?
he looked so different after 20-something years too.
That's what I'm saying.
So like the fact they even caught him, probably used the same passport. Because
Did you guys hear about that story where like the husband, had been like 15 years later, got like a knock on the door. The husband was laying in bed, sleep. The wife opened the door. They're like, "Hey, where's your husband?" She's like, "In the bed. What's going on?" They come, they arrest him, and all he said was, "I'm sorry." And basically, he had been wanted for something when he was like 20 years. At this point, the dude's like 47.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
But Cash, once a villain, always a villain. Darth Vader.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, he died.
You killed children. You killed children.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah.
What you say allegedly for
We know who
Vader?
it really
Come
was.
on.
Hey, it was all off camera. We didn't see it for real.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Vader
There you go.
apologists. That's what these Star Wars fans, you disgust me.
He could have just let the stormtroopers in, but we don't know if he officially.
Are you a
Oh, yeah.
Jedi or a Sith, Danny?
I'm a Jedi more.
And now
But
you're
the
giving
Sith look
excuses
cool
for
as fuck.
Vader.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. You seen Darth Plagueis? He's got a long ass head. I don't know if they I don't know if they look cool.
Certain ones.
If you
Have you seen
could,
Dark
if,
Talon?
yeah.
Well,
Do you want to follow her teachings?
no,
Yes, I will
she
follow
looks
her
like a
teachings.
whore.
Like
Danny's
Darth
like, I
Vader?
abandoned,
Hey,
I
what?
abandoned the Jedi.
I know. I'll be like, later, guys.
I mean, Jedi scum don't count any of the. Oh my goodness!
How dare you, Shane?
No, the Jedi, the Sith are just messed up. They're evil. The most normal looking Sith is Count Dooku. All of
Count
them look
Dooku.
messed up. Asajj Ventress, her original design, she looks weird as hell, man. And all the Sith look weird, except maybe I don't know what Revan's face looks like underneath his mask, and I don't even know if he's Sith per se.
Yeah,
But-
he's in the gray kind of. He goes both ways.
Malik
Oh, wow.
got the trap jaw like loadout on his face or whatever. You know, he's got the jaw, the metal thing going on.
Yeah.
What's his face? Sidious is very ugly, but that's not his fault.
I was trying to see if I could find this picture real quick. I don't think I can, but here's like a good cosplay picture though of
Talent?
dude, where is it? Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, it's just the face.
Oh yeah, it's just the face. We'll be respectful.
Monetized.
Got the white skis watching possibly. No, but yeah, I think this is a really good cosplayed character though. A lot of Star Wars stuff takes a lot of pride, but something that I wonder why people don't do more is like Pokemon characters or like Zelda, things like that.
Like
I've seen a
cosplay for
lot of
that?
Pokemon in
I've seen
past,
a
I
lot
think.
of Pokemon
Yeah.
cosplay.
I haven't.
down here at Dragon Con, it was a ton of
Yeah.
Zelda cosplay. A ton.
Zelda,
Yeah.
Man,
okay.
something I
Zelda,
don't
there
know,
might be
man.
just like a handful, maybe.
I know this might sound crazy, but I think anybody who dress up as Pokemon probably a pedophile or something.
Oh wow.
You hear that, Buck?
This channel
Why,
going.
why,
man.
why are you talking to me about
I don't
that?
know. I just wanted to single you out, man.
How dare you,
Good
Shane?
job, Danny. Good job, Danny.
Oh my god. I wouldn't
Hey,
dress
Buck,
as a Pokemon.
that wasn't a shot
Allegedly,
at you, bro.
allegedly.
No,
I
you
know
good.
you might dress up as Goku or somebody or Vegeta.
You know
but,
the thing, I would never do cosplay.
what?
There's a
Oh,
part of me that considers it weird, but like, you know,
how dare
playing
you.
dress
You're
up.
the first like most
I don't-
anime people love cosplay. You're the first
Yeah.
one I heard say that they would.
I
not
like
do cosplay.
anime
Damn.
because of this. Depending if
Fake
it's a
anime
good one,
fan.
I like it for the story and the art.
Right.
The main draw for me to like anime and manga was the art, but like, you know,
But you can be artistic and creative and putting your costume together.
and you
right?
could be weird too, you know.
Mm.
You can be-
But it's three things that are off limits, I think, for grown people to be wearing. Pokemon is one of them.
oh, it's not.
The second one is Barney, the pedophile.
I was
all
gonna
day.
say that. Yeah,
And
100%.
the third one
I'ma
is
see
a
how this is gonna do real
Teletubby, man. Teletubby. You can't dress up as that. I don't trust you. Oh, my
Gotta
God.
catch 'em all.
Wow.
I think the
Get a
Gotta
worst
change the
screenshot.
screen though.
Get a screenshot of it, Cash.
You guys are funny.
is probably the furries. Yeah, the furries are.
Nah, I Pokemon is amazing. That's all I gotta say. I was actually watching it today at work. I watched about 5 episodes of Pokemon today at work, and then
What's
I
your
watched
favorite
about.
starter Pokemon?
Come on, man,
Hey,
Squirtle.
look.
Stop playing with me, man.
So on
That's a-
Pokemon, man. Look, so I used to watch that before work when it first came out, and one day I got like a little offended. They ain't want my low key. I was laughing at first, then I was like, I don't want my son watching this, man.
Here
So
we
you
go.
know that character Jinx.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Jinx is worse than Mr. Popo from Dragon
No,
Ball Z.
don't do that. I knew you were gonna do
Jinx,
that.
bro. Jinx is
I
worse.
Now
know
I
than that.
remember who
Jinx-
Jinx. Jinx is the Pokemon
yes,
with the pink lips
yes,
and the
man,
blonde
she-
hair.
She like Mammy Two Shoes from Tom and Jerry on steroids, man. Jinx
Wow.
is horrible, man. But low key, she
That's
kind of
the
it's
first
kind of
character
funny,
I could write.
bro. Like,
Jeez.
come on, man.
Man,
I don't remember this as a kid. Like I don't remember how weird this character looked.
I completely forgot, and then
Yeah.
like I
How
just
dare you do so much out
remembered.
of
I
it.
just messed up.
Take it back, Piggy. Take
Man,
those
she
comments
popped on,
back.
and then she was all ignorant.
Is she
too.
blackfacing, man?
Man,
Well, this was
You
before
didn't have-
blackface.
and then her lips like this big and pink, and then they had her
Before
on-
blackface?
No, that's not before. That's definitely
that
Maybe.
can't be before like that exists
No, blackface
a
is
long
yeah.
time. Yeah.
No, that's only like
Oh.
20 some years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it took me off guard when I first saw it, and I started cracking up. And that's when I used to take the train to work. I'm on the train. I'm like, man, I'll be watching this with my little son at the time. I was like, I can't have him looking at that stuff, man. But it was low key kind of funny because I wasn't expecting it. But it's ignorant, man. It's very ignorant. It ain't even ignorant. It's ignorant.
God. Yeah, but you know, it's Japanese people, man. They do some wild shit in their stuff.
Whoa.
Man, you see that?
I know.
Danny, you hit it?
Hey. As I'm not Japanese, but I felt it.
But you
What did
felt
I
it.
say? I said Japanese people doing some weird shit. I love anime, but I'm saying in their entertainment, they were doing some weird shit, man. Like, yeah.
Oh man, I got so confused. I'm like, what happened? A ghost? Man? Got confused.
Nah, Piggy is picking up on stuff that isn't there. He needs the exclusive package. That's oh man.
Oh wow! Don't forget Mickey did the blackface. Wow, that's dark.
Facts.
Oh
Man,
yeah.
a lot of them cartoons, man, if you go back and watch them, they had some innuendos in it, man. They was
Yeah, the Bugs Bunny, the Looney Tunes.
Look at Elmer
stuff.
Fudd when
Yeah.
he first came out. Original Elmer
Yeah.
Fudd.
yeah.
There's no way they can get away with that shit these days.
Nah, but I mean, it's all classic stuff. It doesn't bother me personally, but
But it's other stuff you can get away with though. Yeah, it's crazy.
Don't get them canceled, Fatal. Don't do it.
hey, man,
No, I'm just saying. I ain't
you
gonna
guys
say
have
it, but
offended Shane to let you guys know.
Is identified, but which kind of Asian? Are you like Southeast or
The fact that you have to
It's
ask
getting worse,
him
man. This is getting worse.
is why
This
he's
is getting
offended.
progressively worse.
I
Yo,
mean, it could be.
Yo, do you guys
Progressive.
remember the watermelon episode? This was like way back. It
Oh
was like a
my
Saturday
God,
show. I
guys.
did watch.
Let's go back to statues.
Okay. No, dude, it was Black History Month last year. It was last year Black History Month, and I started showing food, and like we used to do this food game at the end of the show. You remember that, Danny?
Yeah, I remember that one.
And then like randomly, it was like
I think-
Boston baked beans, hot Cheetos, fried chicken, grapes, watermelon. Like it was just like a bunch of like cultural things, and I was just like, it wasn't on purpose.
There was a time when me and you were drinking watermelon lemonade at the same time.
I remember that.
Alright.
I used to do this thing where I used to be like, yo, the show is brought to you by Minute Maid. And then like Buck had watermelon juice. So I was like, yeah, what's going on here?
Oh man.
Oh,
No,
man.
we boycott Shane.
y'all crazy.
No, that's crazy, man. Hey, I do want to ask you guys this last thing before we get out of here. Last thing real quick here. Did any
Gosh, I told you it never goes just an
Dude,
hour.
I know, man. The wife was like, come on. But so like I got this right here. You know, PCS is coming out with their 1/4 scale Leatherface. This was the one I was waiting for because all my horror villains are 1/4. That's the only reason why I didn't pick up the Candyman Piggy, just because it's 1/3. But if with Leatherface and Ghostface, I knew he was doing 1/4. With Candyman, I don't think it's gonna happen. If it
Yeah, 'cause I only
doesn't,
saw the 1/3 when
I
I did my PO. I only saw the 1/3.
I think I might make the exception for the Candyman because it's him. I can't say it too many times, damn it. But you know what I'm saying. So
You already said it twice or three.
You know what I'll tell you, Cash? Don't do it. You're already 1/3 free, so don't add that 1/3 into your like collection. It's not worth it.
wow.
This is one time I'm gonna tell you don't listen to Buck.
Do it. Do it.
That hey man, that's a sign. That's a sign piece too. You know that, right?
Yeah, Todd, man, signed by Todd.
Hey, I low key want that Elvira that Twitter head keeps teasing.
These are the enablers, Cash. I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm trying here
Yeah.
to help you out. Trying to,
So okay, so what I'm
What's the
saying
reason?
is, I like this. I like the base so far. I know it's just the hand there, but to me, it's something that I do like. It's something that's just a little different. But I generally like the horror collection that I do have from Sideshow as well as PCS now. Can't wait to expand to it. Probably only end up being 6 or 7 characters, but I'm really excited for just to have that, alongside with my Predator stuff. So the direction that the collection is going, I generally love it, man. So I'll be excited when this comes out. Hopefully they can keep the price point low like they've done the rest of the horror line. Hopefully it's probably gonna be like $650 just because of the chainsaw and all the. It'll probably have an exclusive or something, but I'm looking forward.
You get
to this.
American Psycho.
Believe it or not, that's one horror movie I've only seen a little bit of it, and I did try going back to watch it, and I don't know if I don't have that nostalgic touch with it. So
I don't think it doesn't. It's not a horror movie.
You get Pumpkinhead.
It's like
I gotta pick up Pumpkinhead, but later.
I don't even know what genre I'd put that in. It's definitely not horror. It's
What?
I lost my
Pumpkinhead?
NRD on. I lost my NRD on Pumpkinhead. How you talking about American Psycho?
American Psycho. Yeah, definitely not horror. What genre would I call it? I don't even think I'd call it thriller. It's like
mystery, suspense type of.
Maybe suspense, but not even mystery. Because like you're in his head the whole time. He's just narrating, talking. You hear a lot of mostly like getting like
Is it a biography? I'm just kidding.
No, it's not.
It's like his point of view.
It's like a weird movie. Yeah, I go with suspense drama. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't consider Dexter horror,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I think it
It's
just
Show.
depends on what parameters
No.
you put on the genre. Because,
I
like,
feel like
I love all the Alfred Hitchcock movies, all of them, but I don't know if they would necessarily be considered horror, but they always put in the
damn
horror genre.
piggy. So you like the old black and white films?
Yep.
That's crazy that this deluxe one is almost sold out. So they damn waitlist?
Bloody
People-
version.
Low
This
stock.
another thing that's wrong with this piece is the clothing is too thick, so it makes the suit look bulky when it shouldn't. And the whole point, like in this film, this was like Wall Street assholes with like the perfectly tailored suits,
Yeah.
like the
Oh,
fit
yeah,
and
yeah.
all that. It's not working right on the suit.
Hey, what did y'all think about his take on Gore the God Butcher?
I didn't watch that movie.
I
That
couldn't
was the
finish
best
that.
thing about the whole. But he was the best thing about the movie
Yeah, yeah.
because the movie was
Agreed.
trash. Other than him, that old Fraggle Rock scene at the beginning of the movie, man, I'm like, Thor is getting trash.
Yeah.
And people got the nerve to talk about DC movies. That movie was horrible.
Agreed.
That and
Yeah.
Ant-Man, I couldn't finish
Oh.
those movies.
Hey, I
Dude,
fell asleep
Ant-Man.
on Ant-Man a couple of times.
Ant-Man was pure vomit. The best thing about that was the villain.
Kang.
You know,
Yeah.
Kang
Oh,
was the
man.
best thing about it, but Kang ain't finna get ran over by no mechanical ants, man. They out of there, whatever kind of ants they were.
Right.
Yeah, they done. Kang would have got made light work with them. He would have sent them to another dimension. That was just kind of lazy
You think-
writing, man.
You think the MCU is ever going to become good again? Like, or is
It's
this
gonna be tough.
It won't ever be the same. That's for sure.
You keep on pushing agendas and trying to put
Yeah.
little innuendos or this or that in there, then nah. Like She-Hulk shouldn't be twerking with Megan Thee Stallion. Stop it.
I agree. You know what I'm saying? I
That's
definitely
that's,
agree.
that's fatherless behavior. But
Bingo.
I think they have hope. They might be able to make it good again. They just need to focus on the right stuff.
Well, they
And,
need the key
well, the-
characters, which are gone.
But the other thing that's hurting
even
them
without
is
them,
this writer strike is hurting them too, because they got to keep kicking the can down the road. Like half of their stuff that was slated to come out late 23 and early 24, some of that stuff is like middle of 25 now because of
But
the,
I ain't even gonna front though. We need a break. Anyway,
I agree.
Yeah, I do.
I
I
agree.
agree with that
the
too.
Disney shows made it oversaturated. I think
Yeah.
way
Exactly.
oversaturated.
the shows. I guess also I stopped watching anything Marvel after Multiverse of Madness. That movie was too bad for
Man.
me.
it's
So I
only
was
two
done.
movies I want to see. Two. I want to see Zack Snyder's Justice League Part 2 and 3. That's what I
Agreed.
want to see. I want to see
Agreed.
them finish the fight
and the
with
air cut.
Darkseid.
Throw in the air cut of Suicide Squad.
A
I'm right there
Suicide
with you.
Squad. That's
And
what I
that
want.
Batman versus Deathstroke, like the Ben Affleck version, like the
Come
whole Zack Snyder vision.
You know what you guys
Yeah.
sound like right now? You know what you sound like Heath Ledger Joker from that scene where he's burning the money with gasoline. That's what you sound like to me. You
That's
just
okay.
want to waste
that was a
WB's
great-
money.
No, they wasting their own money by not giving us what we want. By giving us Zack Snyder's Justice League, that product made them more money than everything else, and it was on HBO Max.
Did it really?
It
Absolutely, it did.
did. It 100% did.
Absolutely, absolutely. They had all them people subscribing to HBO Max just because of that,
Yep.
and then
And
most
when they-
people watched it 2 or 3 times. 4-hour movie.
And when
Yeah.
they released it on 4K, on the physical media, it outsold all the other DC movies that came before it.
Okay, now that's a good metric to judge by if
Yeah.
it sold well as physical media. But the
Yeah.
streaming metrics are kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
Well, hey, and it was the most talked about movie in Twitter history, from what I understand.
Yep.
Well,
So-
that's because the release the Snyder Cut people are kind of they're obnoxious.
They fans.
It's not obnoxious.
They
That's
How
we're spending the money.
oh man, cash. Your show about to
Man.
go.
What money you
I
guys
know,
spending?
man.
But
Find him. Save Martha.
Man, look,
hey,
Just
but,
let
but
you know.
Fatal,
Well,
Fatal,
service,
remember I
baby.
told you. Fatal, remember I told you at the beginning of the show, you was like, "No, man, but cool." I said he gonna turn on you. Give it an hour.
no Snyder hate, but no Snyder hate, man. We don't do that here.
Oh man,
Give it an hour,
I'm
but gonna turn on everybody on the channel.
I'm gonna free Zack Snyder. What was the last movie he did? He did that one with
I-
Netflix. The
You didn't
I
like
know
watch
who's
it?
a
Hey, Rebel Moon, their trailer, it like broke a couple of
Ooh.
records with the
Ooh.
trailer stream. Yeah,
I
I
don't
can
see
tell
the
you a
trailer, but I
person.
need to watch that.
I can tell you a person I know that's a big fan of Zack Snyder. I just met him, got his autograph, took a picture with him.
Who?
Frank Miller,
Wow.
Oh yeah, because 300.
big fan of Zack Snyder, and I bet he won't say it, but he makes little innuendos until like they should have let the man just finish his vision.
Which they should have.
But he won't come out and say it because I asked him a specific question about who he thinks should play. Like I said, I thought Ben Affleck would have been perfect to portray the Dark Knight of his comic, and he would not answer the question. He skirted it, but he kind of like gave like a. And to me, Ben was built for it, man. They should have let that story be told.
I
It's like
agree.
the fans should get served, man. We the ones buying the product.
100.
Do you know who I thought would have been a good Dark Knight Returns before he got too old? Was Peter Weller, the RoboCop guy.
Hmm.
I just took a picture with Peter Weller. It's funny. He listed at 6 feet. Me and him was the same height.
Oh, so he's,
You can check all my social media. The picture of me and Peter Weller. Now, I don't know if because he old, he shrunk, but man, I'm 5'8", legit, just a little bit over 5'8",
he could have
legit.
shrunk, maybe.
No,
I
that's
just
not how
went to
that
the
works.
Not that much.
No, well,
I went to
like Hulk Hogan
so-
shrunk because of the surgeries.
If
Yeah,
he's
that-
hunched over, maybe, but like your
Yeah,
skeleton
but-
doesn't shrink. You know,
no,
your
it don't,
bones
man.
remain the same. The most that can happen is the space between the discs in your spine will compress, and
And
you might
And all
lose
you
a
gotta do is
little bit,
stretch.
but you don't lose 4 inches of height from that.
No,
Maybe if you see him hunched over, you can say that.
He wasn't
but
hunched
no,
over.
if he's standing straight, nah, not
We right
possible.
next to
That's
each
not
other.
how it works.
So what that tells me is a lot of these guys lie. Like
Oh,
Jamie
yeah.
Foxx, he listed at 5'11", he probably 5'7".
Damn.
Michael B. Jordan listed, he probably 5'8", 5. He not 5'10", 5'11".
So you
Jamie
telling me I'm
Foxx
gonna
is not.
stand next to these guys and I'll be taller than them? All these celebrities?
Absolutely. Michael B. Jordan listed at 6 feet. Him and Chadwick Boseman was. I think they're more like 5'11".
What's up, Nerf me?
Rosario Dawson is listed at 5'7". I think I had her by a good 2.5 inches. In the
I
picture.
feel like no, you were probably wearing one of those like platform sneakers. Fatal. How come you're taller than
How dare you.
everybody?
Dude, I got the pictures to prove it. I don't wear platform.
Damn.
I only wear Jordans when I'm going to the cons, man. We wearing bikes, baby.
I feel like Rashid too is short. That's random.
Oh, wow.
And Trinity Fatu. Yeah, Rashid. That's wrong.
Trinity?
President Trinity Fatu. She had on
I don't know that. Who's that?
a 4-inch platform. She's in wrestling. She had a 4-inch platform shoe on, and me and her were the same height. So that
Is
means
she
she's like
wrestling
5'4".
currently?
Yeah,
She's like a
dark
current
skin,
wrestler?
nice looking.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, she a
Her.
current wrestler. Trinity Fatu, and then the girl who played Casca Reeves, Mercedes Bernardo.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny, bro. She probably was like 5'1", 5'2". Angela Bassett, she was real short when I met her. She's about 5'2". Man, you'll be amazed, man. And on TV, they give them these heights. Beyonce, they list up 5'7". Beyonce like 5'5", man.
Yeah. Man, I appreciate you guys coming. I'm gonna have to go ahead and end it here, man. I know it was a bunch of random talk, man, but it's always fun,
No, it's
man.
fun.
So
Yeah.
Man,
yeah.
your chat ain't go nowhere. They was loving it.
Oh no, yeah.
You
Hey,
got
that's what it's all about.
you had about 200 comments in here.
Yeah. Cash, you didn't even hit the 3 hour mark, and you quitting already?
Oh
No,
no,
that
man.
his wife told him it's over, bro.
Roll the credits.
he respects his bride.
No, yeah, it's all good, man. But yeah, I definitely appreciate you guys for coming. Next week we'll do the giveaways and have a good time there, man. So anybody is always welcome, and we'll have a good show, man. Yeah. So Danny, be in the crowd, man, or something.
Oh, well, next week I'm gonna be in Texas, but
Oh yeah, that's right.
you
That's
guys,
right.
if you guys do this again, I'm down to jump on. I always have fun with you guys.
For sure, man. For sure.
Fun stuff, man.
For sure, man. Hi, what's up? Oh,
Oh,
this
Frenzy,
dude.
what's up?
What's up, Geminites? Oh wait, this dude. That's funny. It's your boy Jim, man. Cool show, Cash. Peace and blessings to you all, man. No doubt, man. Buck, any last words from you, man?
We're trying to open a new charity up for our man Piggy here, so he can always get the
Jeez.
exclusive version of all the statues he's getting.
Martha, why did you say that name?
Stop! Please, stop!
Why did you say that name?
That's my version of hate. No, I was playing.
Oh man! So from now on, whenever like Piggy's getting a statue, if it's not the exclusive, we'll always have the like funds to chip in and make sure it's the exclusive or the deluxe, whatever it is. You can't let our man be here collecting the collector's edition only.
Jeez.
Hey, Buck's a hater, but I support that. I'm for that. Go ahead.
Yeah, of course. Oh,
Man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Fatal, any last words, man?
Man, sure, it was a fun show, man. I appreciate you inviting me, man. I like chatting with you guys. Y'all know where to catch me right there. Same bad channel, same bad time. Happy Batman Day, y'all.
No doubt. Happy Batman Day. Danny said you're going to Texas, man, for OxCon number 3.
Yeah.
Did you guys have a good barbecue down there last time you went? Or
We had okay barbecue,
okay,
but I'm hoping to have better this year. Well, this is only my second time going out.
okay. Well, hey, safe travels, man. Hope you have a good time,
thank you.
and tell Dean I said hi, man. And
Yeah, definitely. I'll tell
Zach,
everybody,
everybody, man. Everybody's gonna be there. Probably who? Mark P, maybe Corvo.
Yeah, Mark P's gonna be there. Marco, Ben's gonna be flying from
Ben,
Canada.
wow, from Canada.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
I think there's gonna be some other 1/6 collectors too.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. All right, man. Cool. Piggy, last but not least, man. Any last words for the people?
Yeah, so down here in our little Metro Decatur area, we got a spot opening up called Charlie's, and he has like all the vendors from like Metro ATL down there, statues, painters, people that do custom pieces, NECA pieces, what's the little Funko Pop, like just anything you could think of. They're playing the Magic games, arcades in there, like we were talking about earlier. So hopefully, maybe we can all plan to meet up down here at some point and just like storm the place, stream live, do some interviews or something. But other than that, man, I just want to say congrats on hitting your subscriber count, Cash. I appreciate you and Astro were the first 2 people in the community that reached out to me and
Find him.
Go ahead. No.
so much appreciation, man.
No, yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. Real quick, when I saw a lot of people, and I don't mean this in any type of disrespectful way, but when I saw a lot of people, real quick, I thought
all the disrespect.
I was kind of like, wow, because like when I saw a casual in Cuervo, I was like, dude, Hispanic dudes like this stuff. Like I was just like, wow. And then when I seen like Piggy and Astro, I'm like, damn, it's more black people who like this. That's crazy. Not gonna lie. I always joke with Fatal. I generally thought this dude was French because of his name. Like literally, I'm like, this dude in Paris over here. Like this is crazy, man. Like, Oh, you know why? Because you had the suit on. So I literally thought you was like a fancy Frenchman, dude. That's why.
I am.
Oh, okay. So I was just like, man,
Oh
it's
man.
crazy.
This ain't even my real voice, man. I don't even talk
Mhm.
like this. When you meet me in real life and I'm at work, it's like
Omelette du fromage.
It's like
Yeah.
we.
Bruce, your bruschetta Wayne.
Oh wow.
You sound like Carter from Rush Hour.
The bougie version of Bruce Wayne.
Oh,
Dude, I gotta play that. I gotta play this real quick, man. Before we get out of here, I'm gonna
also,
play some real
quick
quick.
shout out to Keesis. He finally released a video on his channel.
Oh, that's what's up.
The dark side review, the unboxing. So go check
Did
that
you have
out.
to say finally? Did you have to say finally?
Oh man, it was like a gap of 6 months, like between those videos. You need to start pumping out the content, Keesis. We want to see more.
He looking for somebody to be his editor. You volunteer?
Hell no. If I was Keesis' editor, I'd be putting subliminal jabs in there the whole time.
See,
Hey man, I appreciate everybody for coming. Again, thank you guys. I'm gonna leave y'all with this, and then we'll dip out, man. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks for having
Rush
us on,
Hour
man.
3.
Thank
Oh
you.
yeah, no problem, man. No doubt.
Oh, amazing movie.
You.
No, not me, you.
Yes, I am you.
Just answer the damn questions. Who are you?
I have told you.
Are you deaf?
No, please. No.
I'm not.
That is what I just said.
You just said what?
I did not say what. I said you.
That's what I'm asking you.
And you is answering.
Shut up.
Ooh, the stream's gonna get taken
Yes.
down.
Not you, him. What's your name?
Me.
Yes, you.
I am me. He's me. And I'm you.
And I'm about to whoop your
Peace
old
out,
ass,
everybody.
man.
Y'all have
I'm
a good
sick of
one.
playing
Saturday
games.
Night Live
You
chat.
guys.
Boys Club.
my God.